Hello YouTube and welcome back to the Nitro Addiction. So we're going to get another awesome buggy ready. DJ Holman, what is up, brother? Hello, my baby doll. So I finally figured out how to choose between horizontal and vertical. They just moved it on me. Yeah, let some more people join in and we'll start going through what all we're going to be doing tonight. DJ says, I have to make it to 50 subs before I can go live. Can't wait. I didn't even know that there was a minimum on it. But good luck to you, brother. If I'm not subscribed to you, I will do it after the show. I don't think I can. Doesn't look like I can go in and do it while I'm live. So he says buggy looks good, bro. Hey, I appreciate it, man. Yeah, I can't take credit for it, but I really like how this body turned out. I wish I could paint this well. They laid some kind of honeycomb on it to get that effect, and they probably used the airbrush that I don't have. You're welcome, DJ. Trying to get a an RC video up on the big screen here.
Here I am. I'm at my speed run spot again. We got our Serpent SRX 8 GT Nitro, and then I got the infraction with me. This is the 3S infraction of it.
Let's see here. Bob's RC, what's up, brother? Glad you can make it. Let's see. Let's see here. RC do say what's going on? He says, hey, hey. Oh, sorry. Hey, hey, hey.
Here I am. I'm at my speed run spot again.
Hell yeah. Oh, shit.
SRX 8 GT Nitro.
We got KGM on TV here.
The 3S infraction. I've been trying to hit 100 miles an hour with it. Been kind of hit and miss with the videos on this. I apologize.
All right.
All of what I have time to do, really. You know, guys, this isn't my job.
Oh, get off of here.
I kind of share what I can. When I
Plan for this beauty.
I get this stuff
Basically, everything's ready with this. I just need to get the battery back in, and I need to clean the dirt off of this.
Wherever my brain decides to go that day, in all reality. But what I'm going to do today...
It's got somebody's used dirt on it.
I'm not sure that the 2-speed
Not even for sure where it came from to say which part of the country that the dirt is even from.
The live stream last night really helped. So let me
I don't remember where I got this one.
we'll do some onboard footage on the Serpent, and we'll go from there. So, SRX GT, guys. It's a pretty sweet ride. You have to save so much time. So, really, a good look at that. Congratulations, Dyson. I'm so excited. But, look it up. This one's for you.
No, that's better anyways. Oh, let's see what we got going on here. He said, oh, that's an oxymoron right there. Off-road vehicle, on-road tires. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. It drives on the asphalt much better when you got road tires on it. So it's still got the Reds R5R. And then it has got the 2112 exhaust on it. And running the short header. When you run off-road tires on pavement, it makes a weird noise. Yeah, it also wears them out really fast. Kind of like a buzzing or a humming. I don't know, I can never hear it over the nitro. Over the scream of the engine. So, we charged up this Reedy LiPo battery. Just a tight fit.
He's gonna be an animal.
There we go. I mean, basically this car here is ready to go. I mean, I haven't had to do anything with this Mugen. It's always ready to go. Let's see. Yeah. So basically, yeah, this one here we're just gonna do some street runs on. I don't want to tear up this body, so I'm not going to do any hard bashing with it until I get me a different battery for it, or body. Sorry, not battery.
You'll know that I had problems with the two-speed. There's set screws in the two-speed. They're on a roller cam, and I'll do a separate video on that. What ended up happening was they backed out and they're rubbing the drum. There's a drum that the clutch.
I thought about that. I thought I had matching body clips for this.
Unfortunately, they backed out, and it was blocking everything up in the driveway.
All right.
And today, I unfortunately forgot my
On to the next.
My 2mm driver that'll fit down inside to adjust that. But I don't think it's shifted yet.
So basically this one here, just like what we were doing last night, it's ready to go. I just need to get the battery back in it. And I did find the correct servo for it, servo horn. So I'm going to get that within the next couple of weeks.
We're smoking, guys, so we're smoking.
I hate when people put the wrong pieces on shit. It's very annoying. Very annoying. Hell yeah, we got some people up in the house. Corey, what's going on, brother? Glad you can make it. Nitro RC Life, what is going on? He says, ho tootie. Howdy. I knew what you meant, brother. Hell yeah. We got 9 people in here, only 4 likes. Is there really 5 people in here that don't like this video? I think maybe somebody just forgot. Ah, come on. Man, I don't know how they expect you to get these batteries in here.
I really wish I had that damn.
Come on, get in it. There we go. There. Such a pain in the ass.
How you do? So, fuel, we're out of fuel. It's amazing because you think off-road stuff's gonna stay clean, but it's a totally different dirt.
I don't know if you guys heard what KGM just said. I've experienced the same shit. You think we're not driving on road, you know, you're gonna keep your car clean, but it is a totally different dirt. It's a mixture of the oil and tire shredding. You know, so like rubber tire dust, basically. So since I'm running a switch, I'm going to plug that in and zip tie it out of the way.
Got our prime back up.
I hate just zip tying wires like that. I need to come up with a better system for this.
So in my opinion so far, this is a very reliable nitro engine.
Alright, well that should be it with this one.
Figured out how to get a baseline on it. I'm gonna richen up just a little bit on the top.
There we go. Alrighty. What's going on? I don't know what the hell was, why it was trying to pop up on me like that. Andrew Gates, what's up, brother? Must be getting pretty late there. This poor guy, he watches all my lives, but after the fact. I'm never on while he's up. Says, love the Nitro Addiction. Yeah, we love you too, brother. Welcome to Nitro's Anonymous. Pro RC off-road races. They use a variety of different stuff like molasses or water, sugar mix even. I've heard of that to get grip with the tires. Unless it's a clay track, of course. I've heard people talking about it, but I've never, of course, I've never done any racing, so. I think whoever had this was a racer. Got like a fuel bottle, one of those fuel injectors that they use in the races. Should have my linkages all fixed on this, so hopefully we don't have any tuning issues with this badass Novarossi. Okay, so since I'm working on this engine for this car, I'm just gonna steal the high voltage servo out of it. I think. Don't have any more in there. Yep. We're gonna steal the servo out of here, and I don't know if it has the battery in here or not. We're gonna borrow some parts out of it to make sure we got plenty of cars for running this upcoming week.
In case you guys missed before why it's not shifting, I don't have the right size driver. I forgot it. And I need to adjust it.
So hopefully it doesn't leak any fuel.
Oh no! Oh man! I just busted my GoPro.
Well, using a piece of zip tie because the threads are stripped out in there. I couldn't get it out of the damn chassis. And of course it helps if you take out the screw the servo arm is attached to.
Alright guys, starting to drizzle a little bit. It may be time to run the infraction before it's too late today. Alright guys, let this idle out now. Tank fuel was empty. I'll follow the video.
Yay, only one more day of work and I get to start my vacation. So excited.
This is a newer one I just got off the eBay, but I'm gonna let it run my
Haven't done vacation since Christmas.
video equipment on your RC. It happens, guys, but Thanks so much for watching. I'll catch you on the next one.
The chat got quiet. All right.
What's up, everybody?
So we're gonna steal this high voltage servo and put it in the other buggy. So we got another buggy to bash with.
So what I decided to do is do a live stream working on it, just getting some really good feedback. So in order to just consolidate the live stream and my findings, just making a nice quick video is how this 2-speed actually works and just some quick tips that I developed myself to make this just a little bit quicker. So this is
Nice thing about having multiple cars with the same brand is a lot of their parts are a lot of the batteries, parts, whatever, they all intermix or intermingle. Well, however you want to say it.
And this is your rear. So you can just take this piece of aluminum and take it off. And then
Sorry, I guess I forgot to turn my volume down. Alright, no more interruptions. Brent says, hello Nitro Addiction and the Nitro Addiction family. Hello brother, how you doing?
just be mindful and be careful and make sure you have a good flight. You don't skip on the trips. This gear here, this is your 63 tooth gear. There's a one-way bearing in there. Make sure you oil that way and have it all apart. I just threw some 3-in-1 on there the other night when I took it apart on the street. And then
Always hate when it's real tight. I'm always worried about messing up the wires right there.
And if you can see, you have a hole here on this side, and you have a hole here on that side. And those holes allow you to get the wire down there.
This thing's nasty.
And you're able to adjust your shift points. So, let me get the rest of this apart. So right now, you got this pretty much torn down to just the clutch on the jack here. We're going to take this a step further, and we'll just give this drive a couple little taps.
There's some gooey stuff.
Let that axle check fall right out.
Come on, got it. There we go.
So now, here's your second speed clutch. Now, what I wanted to show you guys was I found this out the other night during my stream. One of my subscribers, Curtis Baker, explained to me how this really works. So, you have this screw here and this screw here. They're basically at 12 o'clock and 6 o'clock. So these little grub screws, they're on there's like a roller cam inside the clutch.
Michael Graham, what's going on, brother? Raharsi, what's up?
The shaft here, the drive shaft. So these screws, these grub screws,
Says, what are you working on today? Well, I finished off the two buggies I was working on yesterday, the Techno and the Mugen, and now I'm basically gonna add a servo and a wing to this guy. So we got plenty of buggies ready for this upcoming week while I'm on vacation. Be sure and tune in next week. We're going to do a nice live bash. Right now I'm planning on for next Monday.
point.
And then we'll just kind of go from there.
The whole, the shoes together.
So pretty much our normal time frame.
You have a screw here with a spring on it, and a screw here with a spring on it. These screws actually, they hold the shoes together, and they control your shift point, you know, your lift point, so the engine actually, or the gears shift depending on RPM. Same thing, it'll shift later, you loosen them, it'll shift earlier. So the problem is, you need a real thick.
Okay.
You have to get down through.
Let me get this back in the truggy.
And then you also need to make sure.
And then we're moving on to the buggy.
Loosen the same screw. So what I did here, is I color coded these. One side bronze and one side is silver. So that after I put everything together and I start adjusting my cruise speed, I'll know exactly which side I'm working on. And it's really so that it's kind of got an arrow pointing up. So I know which.
Got another hot day today. I think it got up to like 103, 107, something like that. With the heat index, of course. Ridiculous.
Now, this happened during my braking. Is one of these screws backed itself out. Don't ask me how.
Yeah, here coming up pretty soon. I'm gonna get the Rex Legend back in this. And we'll finish getting it all completely broke in and tuned up. It's pretty much almost done being broke in.
So let me put this all back together, guys.
Just need to replace those bearings
How to do this.
because it does not want to stay running.
The other thing I wanted to mention was this comment right here. So this guy here really gave me some good baseline settings for the two-speed itself on where to start with adjusting it. So I appreciate your comment, and thank you very much.
Right.
All right, guys, so it's back together now, and I'm going to kind of see if I can show you exactly where this can get confusing now that it's a full assembly. So if you could
Gonna do some outside ripping. I'm sorry, brother, not today. I'm going to coming up next week, but it's about to start storming here, and it's been so damn hot. He says, "Never mind, you answered it." But it is coming, I promise. Yeah, coming up next Monday's live. We're definitely gonna be doing some bashing. Should have lost another seat today. Yeah, that stupid dictator. He just needs to go away. Needs to be a standard of how we treat dictators.
This helps you guys.
Let's see here.
To color code your clutch shoes here, so that you know exactly where you are, you know, in time basically with your adjustment. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope this helped somebody because I was searching all over this.
Yeah, so this guy here just needs a few items and he'll be ready to rip. I borrowed the wing to put on probably the Mugen, I don't know, but I got another wing for it. This has the older reds on it. But yeah, so we get the wing on it. We get the throttle servo in there, and we should be ready to go with all of them.
Thank you so much, guys, for watching.
The screws in there tight.
Like this, make sure you look out for more. I appreciate everybody. Thank you very much.
That screw was tight and that tip is fits better, so
What's up, everybody? Today was the day.
that's why we just hit it with the drill. Where's that hit at?
46 GT is the Rogan Baja FT. This was fully upgraded with Taylor RC and RC Max parts, and it has a Kraken arm IRC chip
Come on.
section and my IRC 3-4 shop finally showed up today.
I hate when they put these tiny 1.5 millimeter screw heads in here.
So take risk that I have to lean it out just to get it to move. And then I clean it out a little bit more throughout the video, and it starts to clean up a bit, but it's still too so it's really fast, and the clutch wasn't engaging quick enough, so it needs a little bit of tuning, you know. But other than that, this thing is incredible. It's just
Yeah, here's the one that this is the one with the new chassis, and I was taking it up to the local track and just bashing the shit out of this thing. And these are the Technos. They are tanks. So if anybody's looking to get a buggy, not sure which one they want, I'd advise checking out Techno. They're pretty stout.
We're gonna rip this thing right now, give it the first shake down the road.
Let's see what we got going on here. Rings, what's going on, brother? Glad you could make it.
Let me get you up on my head.
Brent says, enjoy your well-deserved vacation. Hope all your fireworks go off with a bang. No duds. Hell yeah, brother. Appreciate that. And
Let's give this thing a shot.
I'll be putting some videos out on it, so.
Got the radio on.
Hell yeah, we got some Canadians on here. We got some Californians. And then, of course, me and the wife, we're Midwestern. Hell yeah, got a nice mix of people in here. I'll post some more videos before the 4th of like last year's show and just some more of the stuff that I have for this year's show. Just to keep giving you guys some teasers leading up to the big day. And then of course we're gonna film the show. So I'll have that footage as well. Oh, guess I didn't need that other battery. Okay. Oh, which way does that go? No, not that one. This one. Getting my servos mixed up, end up putting a dud in there. Off the guy. Yeah, we heard that before. Well, off the guy, I'll show everybody but you the fireworks display. How about that? Towards the back. That's what I thought. Let's see. Get out of the way. Wish everybody made their battery trays like this. Oh.
Wow, the torque on this thing is just incredible.
Oh, I guess I'll take it off anyways.
Still extremely rich on this.
Of course, I don't use these switches. I just keep them in there to keep the dust out, but... Oops. That fifth scale sounds good. It's like I kind of wish I had one because I love the sound of them, but at the same time,
I'm going to give it a minute or two to
just
cool
like
down.
eh.
Clutch has still got to seat itself, and I don't want to steam it too much. So it's definitely very impressive. Let it cool down. I don't know. Maybe give it a minute, and then I'll fire this up again. Thanks for watching the first shakedown.
For some reason, it seems like I always pinch the wires in here.
Alright, so, wild racing pilot. Do I still run this thing? It was kind of garbage. Oh, that's what else I still do. This little buggy, I can't kill it. You know how my driving
I don't know
style.
if you guys can see it, but I got a friend.
Full pull, full send. And,
Sorry.
I can't get this thing to die. Right now it's got two blown front shocks.
Not in my house, Spider.
I pulled some ball ends out that I just put back in. All the shock ends came out, and I had to glue them back on. It's got a tire that's been glued back together. So it's just kind of the one that's taking the most.
Wrong size.
So let's get after this, all right? Maybe we'll actually kill it today. I'm not sure. The little buggy that could, right?
Brap, brap. Yes, it does. My hairline is moving backwards. I'm not going bald. You're gonna have to donate some hair to me. I'm bald and you got lots. Oh shit. What do they call that? Locks of love or something like that. I mean, it's curly. It's a pain in the ass. I don't think you're gonna like it.
Don't me a blow, right?
And of course it's going gray, so. Come on, get in there. Lotus, what's going on, brother? That Nitro Bug, what is up? Welcome everybody to Nitro's Anonymous, where we're all addicted to the same thing. The smell of nitro and having fun. Hell yeah, appreciate everybody being in here. And we still got 5 people that apparently don't like the show. That's alright. You don't have to like it. You just have to watch it.
Even with 4 blown shocks and a blown tire that's just been put back together with some insecure and crawler edition.
My non-magnetic Allen driver picked up a screw and threw it. Oh, hell yeah. 4 of you hit that like button. Do appreciate that.
I think all the fluid leaked out of my dips too.
Yeah, for all you that were here last night and had the upright going with this, they like moved the button on me, so I found it. I made it work. It's got the 6S Emax fixed up. About to test it. Oh hell yeah! You gonna do a video on it there, Lotus?
Just make it home so we can get some glue in there.
Okay. So get these wires back out of the way, because we don't need them.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Oh, man alive, I love it.
Come on, get in there.
All right, guys, let's see how long we can go for in this tunnel.
Here, I'm gonna change the video here real quick. Rinks RC.
Okay, here are some videos.
Rinks RC.
Okay, here are
Not
some
that
videos.
one. No, that's not what I want. It sure do make that a pain in the ass to get what you want on here.
Everyone, it's going to be Pyrotechnics, and we are getting closer.
See, we're watching
and closer to the
KGM
4th of July,
tonight.
which
Man,
means that you
great guy
guys,
with some
including
awesome
myself,
RCs.
are going to be doing a lot of fireworks shopping.
Yeah, I was gonna throw up Rinks' channel and see if we can get that video where he's working on the Savage.
So in this video, we're not only going
Since
to be
he's
showing
in
you
here, I was gonna
weapons to buy, we're also going to be
put
showing
him on the
you
TV and show him some love.
based on 3.
But yeah, Rinks is awesome. He's been here a few times. I've gone and checked out his channel. Where is it? I guess I just got to go up into the search and spell it, because when I say it, it doesn't come out. It put an I in there, and I can't find it. Space. Where's it at? See. Oh, I guess he's got it under just rinks. No, it is rinks RC. All right, we're getting there. Play mix. Oh, are they? There he is. There you are. Jason Browley, what's going on, brother? Is that a high-tech servo? No, that would be the cheap JX servo. And then the Savox. Hugh, what's going on, brother? Glad you can make it. Welcome, everybody, to Nitro's Anonymous. Oh, maybe Rinks isn't in here anymore. I put him on too late. Try to show all channels love in here. I think that's the second or third time I've had KGM on. Alright. So here's power in, which we're going to put on the channel 4. Throttle is going to go on channel 2. Steering is going to be channel 1. And then we'll plug battery into switch. I like how they got these little grub screws in here to lock the antenna in place. Then, of course, whenever you want to take it out, it's kind of a pain. But good idea nonetheless. Ooh. Rinks has the old Losi out. Hell yeah. Uh-oh, trouble again. What happened? What I miss? Well, let me see the message. Wish me luck, hope there's no slipper holes back. No disparaging remarks or you're out. I'm gonna miss the live saying hello to everyone. What's wrong with what he said? That's a legit question. What was the question? Like, I haven't had any issues with Jason Brawley in the past. I get so many damn trolls in here. I'm not saying he is one. He's always been cool, but don't say it like an asshole. What? He asked why the cheap serve. Oh. Change my I don't know what, I didn't see what he was asking. You know, if he's asking why the cheap servo, he's probably not meaning it in an asshole kind of way, but again, I didn't see the message, so I've had that cheap servo for quite a while, and had pretty good luck with it so far. So that's why we're keeping it in there. My screw bit. There it is. Kind of pain in the butt with all this extra wire. Another intellectual. Nice to meet you. Can't boot people for dumb stuff. People will stop coming in if they don't think they can ask questions. Yeah, true. God, I don't know. Like I said, I didn't even see the question. Don't know how it was asked or whatever. But yeah, I mean, if somebody's asking if you know, why I'm using a cheap servo, we should let them you know, talk, and then I guess if they start disrespecting it, then that's another thing. God, I don't even know what to say. I guess there's just so much disrespect going out there these days. It's sometimes it's hard to tell. I'll plug that in after I get the rest of this in. Not trying to be disrespectful, but it can hurt the channel. Yeah, and I mean, that's true, brother. God, I don't even know what to say, but yeah, like, we don't want to just like scare people away. We don't want the drama, and like I said, I didn't see it. I don't think he was starting drama, but yeah, we need to be mindful of people asking questions, and then as long as they're being respectful. Oh, get in there. Now Losie's screaming. So those newer Losies come with the 454 in it, or did Rinks put a different engine in that? These things are gotta go in a certain way. I think I know what it was. I gotta plug it in and then tuck the wires in. There. Just like that. Let's see. I understand. Oh, Jesus Christ. Hi, Brad. What's going on, brother? Hell yeah. Let's see. You're supposed to curse at it. I was in my head. I didn't want to. I didn't want to curse at it too much on camera here. But sometimes you just gotta kind of finesse it in, you know? It's out. I got an extra screw. Maybe it was out of the truggy, I guess. I don't know. Because all these holes are filled.
Alright, next one up. This is lighting STR drip car going. Slide around a little bit. So Chronos, got fuel.
Well, he's cranking on that little pull start, isn't he?
Fuel now.
So there's the Techno Electronics. Man, I wish they still made them this way. So nice and easy to work on. Well, then once you're done, you just bolt it back into the buggy, and attach the horns, and you're good.
Well, the drip car needs a gold plug. I ain't doing one really. So that's not gonna work. Let's try to get this one fired up. Little timer button. Change on the radio. Apparently they let us down.
Long-winded screws, man. I get carpal tunnel just trying to put this piece back on. Alrighty. Let's see what we got going on here. Said in the Indian language. Sorry guys, just trying to catch up here on the comments. I think I'm way behind. Yeah, this is how far behind I am, guys. Hybrid says, well guys, I ran that Red Cat earthquake again. Tried 2 other great carbs and still crap. I think we got an issue beyond the carb now. Something in the engine, brother. What's up, all aspects? How you doing, brother? Hardy boy, what's going on, brother? Hell yeah. Thanks for joining in.
Alright, let's put the body on and take for a rip.
I'm way behind.
Tuning for sure. The throttle's a little off.
The Nitro Bug says, sup, bro? The Nitro Addiction. What's up? That servo tray on its own looks like something from Star Trek. Beam me up, Scotty. I like it. Say, wait, am I a dirty word now? Huh? How is Lotus a dirty word? Sorry, I'm missing something. I think Janine was saying that no other comments but that question. I think Janine was saying that no other comments but that question. I can see where she thought that though. Yeah, and I mean, if Jason Brawley, if you're still on here listening, just understand, you know, we've had a bunch of trolls coming in the last few times, and you know, she's just trying to help us out. If you didn't mean anything by it, which I'm kind of assuming that you didn't. Again, I don't really know other than the fact that you asked about that cheap servo. I mean, it is cheap. It was $25-30, and I mean, I got that thing 5 or 6 years ago, and ran it quite a bit. I mean, it works good. So, but just trying to help the channel and keep, you know, the trolls out, and she doesn't know you like I do. So, and if he's not on here anymore, and anybody else, you know, talks to him, you know, just kind of let him know what's up. Man, this truck is nuts. I can't wait to get a video on this one, but now I get to do metal drive shafts. Yeah, you're gonna have to do metal drive shafts on that thing. It's just gonna chew those plastic ones up. Hardboy says tonight I can work on anything Nitro. I have to put a new belt on my damn clothes dryer. Oh, you meant to say can't work on anything Nitro. Yeah, I hate putting belts on dryers. It's kind of a pain. We used to have a dryer, and I had to replace like the heat sensors in it, and the belt, or not the belt, but the pulley. The, what do they call that? The tension pulley. I had to redo all that stuff like 3 or 4 times, and we finally said, all right, enough of that. Actually, go back and look at question by clicking. I tried, and it wouldn't. It was just doing the white circle thing. It wouldn't let me look at it. Yeah, damn dryers, of course. Deuce says, okay, I'm back. Hell yeah. Oh, it came with plastic ones. Them damn plastic drive shafts. But bought my wife an E-Max just before the brushless craze. It had a two-speed, but it was on the controller. A buddy of mine had picked one of those up, and it was pretty neat, but he only had it out like once or twice. Watching and talking to you guys is great for my anxiety. And Nitro guy, I don't know this stuff.
So what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel.
Don't know what stuff.
It's time for a speed run challenge. We're going to do 8 scale monsters.
The plastic metal drive shafts.
People interested already. I'm not going to name any names, so that way.
Sorry guys, I'm working and listening, so if I missed a hello or anything, what's up everyone?
Simple rules.
What's up, Offner guy? See, last night it was my wife's van. Today's the dryer. Maybe I'll have a break tomorrow.
Run what you brought, as long as it's an 8 scale monster truck.
You'll get a break here before too long. Let's see. The truck was crazy, even with the brushless motor or brushed motors. Took 2 batteries and had 2 motors. Yeah, my buddies had those twin, or the Titan 750 or something like that. 2-stroke controller. Never seen that one.
So, as far as...
Yeah, I don't know if my buddies had the 2-speed on the controller, but it had a 2-speed in it. I never understood that with the electric. I mean, I guess just like the Nitro, it picks up enough centrifugal force and then shifts it. Yeah, the twin Titan, exactly, Lotus. What is it doing or not doing? Oh, talking about that red cat. Let's see, that was back in 2004. Yeah, the one he had was an older one. I don't know what year, but this is probably 6 or 7 years ago that we even checked that out. Switched it on the fly. It wasn't automatic. You had to manually switch it. Maybe. He only brought it out like once or twice, so.
I want to see the truck come back.
Oh, Compass playing with 6S flashlights. There he is. What's up, Compass? How you doing, brother? Glad you can make it. Let's see. Lotus 420. I'm gonna get me off of Titan, or I'm gonna build me a twin engine soon enough. Have fun with that. I mean, they sound good and look like fun, but man, it looks like a lot of work. Offering all 3 carbs fire up well, run okay until about 30% throttle, and then just engine shuts off. Has good compression. Damn red cat. Back in the day, there was also a twin engine conversion for Savage. Very rare to see that though. It was super expensive to do at that time. You're talking Nitro or electric? Because I mean, I've seen this people do it with the Savages, but I didn't know that they actually came out with a conversion kit. I thought people were just custom building them. It's hot as the Human Torch's crotch. Oh shit. Some insight on the Jado. The Jado's very fast. You got to ease into the throttle. Let's see, rich enough to not lean bog. Hot bodies. Yeah, I remember I think Haggard has a hot bodies one.
Everybody's done within the first 2 weeks. Says that's it.
Have you tried a 3rd needle carb by chance? Yvette, how's it going? Hi, Mr. Nitro John and Wifey. What is up? How are you both doing? We're doing good. I'm about to go on vacation, so we're all happy. I'll be home for a week and a half. All aspects says I have a dryer that needs a new belt. I think he's asking Hardy Boy if he wants to come fix it. Yep, Hot Body's twin Truckzilla kit. Yeah, I didn't know it was a kit though. I assumed the Hot Bodies put those out, and then, like I said, I always thought that people were just modifying. I didn't know there was kits for it, but that's cool.
If you have a small block that's an absolute screamer that can take out a big block, I would highly recommend that, because I think that's the only way for it to be fair. Now that is only if there's a tie.
When it's idling, do you hear a slight jingle or tap? Are you thinking like a bearing? Or like a loose connecting rod? That says Grandma Vic here. Let's see, not just regular 2 needle carbs, 2 reliable ones, 2 both the same results.
But I'm going to do it with a majority. Now, when you do post a video.
I can't wait for my Jado to get here. And hey, like I told you, brother, it's gonna be that's funny. It's gonna be next Monday. What is that? The first? Yeah, it's gonna be the first before I can get to the post office. I do apologize, but we'll get that exchange done here pretty soon, my man. It's hard to wrench and read at the same time. You can be great at either, but not both. Something ain't getting done. He was telling me to get back to work. Oh shit, that's funny.
Axial 32. Only got a 2-speed.
I'm trying to catch up on the comments, brother.
Created with this one.
He's so far behind again. I'm always behind, brother.
The one that was in it, I had a 4-gear.
Tap is one clutch shoe, a jingle is 2 or more. The stalling could be caused by extremely weak clutch springs. I have come across that. Yeah, my very first Red Cat, my very first Nitro, when I went to fire it up, it tried taking off on me. And I mean, out of the box, had the round 2-piece clutch shoe with the spring that hooked to itself, and it broke right out of the box. I had no clue what the hell to do. I had to call them up, that's before I'd really gotten into watching YouTube and stuff. But
I also have
Offman's gonna think
it doesn't run, but
we could be here a while.
To be honest, I could probably get something together pretty quick if I have to. Also, we haven't even talked about this yet. Got this 4.6 NGT down here I just picked up. That's also an option. Had to order
Let's
the most
see.
expensive tool starter for
Was
it,
the
but
one
that
of the
looks like
first
it'll run
aftermarket
pretty
twin
easily.
build
I
kit?
think that might be a contender as well.
Awesome hybrid and Offna.
The Savage
Sweet.
X has 3. I might
I'll
use
take a
that.
look at the clutch spring
I'm
too.
gonna
Good
try that
idea.
one first. All right, so
Think on
like,
that.
subscribe, and comment.
Maybe
We
I
tend to
can.
get in on this. If you like what you see, like and subscribe as always. Yeah, in the comments. If you want
Let's
in on this, let me
see.
know.
One day you're gonna build that twin engine, twin LRP build. Yeah, that'd be sweet.
Discover more with Marriott Envoy. Find your vibe.
It's gonna take me forever to get caught up.
Play
Just
at
close enough, I'll help a brother out.
or stay well at Westin. Explore over 30 hotel brands around the world with Marriott Envoy.
Hot Bodies was one of the first ones to make aftermarket parts for the Savage and GPM. Hell yeah, good to know all aspects. Got some history going on in here. I'm telling you are far behind on the comments. Oh, well, I mean, I'm trying, man. I'm a slow reader, and then some people half-ass type, like the half-ass talk. And I try to understand it. It's hard sometimes. Look like ... He's so far behind the comments. Look like ... Yeah. I'm working on it.
Losi 8T 2.0 probably hasn't ran in about 10 years, so this will be the first run under its own power. See if it'll fire.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking too, Offna. If the rod has some play in it, could be messing with your. You said glow. I was thinking compression, but Taco or Titty Tuesday. He says me. I like to have one on each hand. Hey man, if she had a third one, you got one in your mouth. You got this, Nitro. I'm not busting your balls. You're doing great. Oh shit. Point. I looked that engine is close to new. Honestly, mystery issues. I know. Sorry, I can't even talk. My nose is all plugged up. Tried to say mystery issues. I'll be right back. Hang us some nose spray. Let's see. He caught up. Yeah, barely. Who the woman in the Total Recall did. It's been a long time since I've seen that movie, but good point. Alright. So there's a screw. Does it fit in here? Yes. Okay, So that's a screw for the steering. Oh, come on, which one is it? Just gonna dry fit the screw, make sure that it's gonna work. Looks like the one that would have came out of there. Okay. Alright, now I gotta find the right channel here. I got lucky on the first try. Alright, so now I'm all zeroed out.
I want it, and I can afford it. Give you one and the same. With Chevy Trax, Chevy Trailblazer, and Chevy Colorado. All you want is all within reach.
Okay.
Chevrolet, together, let's ride.
All the rewards.
There it is.
Google Play points at Pokemon Go Fest NYC. Go play.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. A couple of weeks ago, I took the Red Cat Lightning out and tried to run it against an electric Tamiya TTO2, and it didn't go very well. The TTO2 pulled out 48 miles an hour. I only able to get 40.
Give it back.
And, I wasn't happy with that, so I wanted to bump it up a little bit, and I ran 33% nitro through it, and the engine's had it. It's dead. I want to take it apart in this video. We're going to take the engine out. I'm going to disassemble it and see what kind of damage it's done. I believe the compression is just completely left the chat. There's nobody home. I got parts for it, and as long as the bearings are good and everything looks okay, I'm going to rebuild this, and we're going to try it again.
The engine that this thing came with is a T-Infinity .18. This is ABM sleeves, .18 motor. Steel rod, nothing fancy at all, but it ran pretty good. 42 miles an hour out of this is not bad. And I got parts for it. The parts I picked up, you couldn't replace this engine for. I mean, I got $30 into the parts. You're not buying an engine off eBay for 30 bucks. That's anything more than parts. And obviously brand new's out of the picture. So let's see the parts I picked up. Let's get this engine out. After watching a video that was posted by the Bug 404, he had all these part numbers already ready to go. So thanks for the info, dude. Really appreciate it. Saved me a lot of time. What we have here, piston sleeve, part number SW8204.
Took me a while, but
Made by Sport. We're
got her.
able to find these actually in the States really cheap. Connecting rod, SWK8206. Wrist pin, SWK8205. Got a backplate gasket, SWK8213.
okay, in the neutral position, rolls freely.
All of these parts I was able to get from a hobby shop in North Carolina called Hobby
And the
Shop.
throttle's completely closed, so we should have that set properly.
But no, it's a legit place, and I got the parts really fast. I was surprised. The service was awesome. I highly recommend it. 10 out of 10. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Probably don't really need this long of a screw, but
All right, let's start getting this thing apart. These head bolts that have the cooling head on are Phillips screws, and I don't
looked like it was
that'd be a nice
all the way in the first time I tried it, but
So,
apparently
I'm gonna take off anything that's somewhat.
it's too long.
I'm gonna put some food on there to get it started. One thing I did notice about these is kind of unique is they don't use a regular style pinch bolt for the carburetor. They use these Phillips screws, one on each side, to just pinch it from side to side. Kind of a crap design, because if you go to use, let's say, an OS carb or an OS carb, it's not going to work because the hole is towards the front of the carb, where a regular pinch bolt should be towards the back.
If we get enough
So
threads
the
out of
carburetor is
that
kind of
one.
important. You actually want to modify another already.
That one's rusty. If I don't want no rusty screws in there.
All the Phillips screws that hold this cooling head on were rounded off. I wasn't able to get them out. I had to take them and drill them out and then do some vice grips.
I'm gonna go with this one for now.
And one of the cooling fins was cracked. I've noticed that. It's got a nice amount of junk caked up underneath it too. But that's okay. Block is still good. Nothing to worry about. I'll pull the back plate now. These 4 screws. And the gasket is absolutely trash. So it's a good thing I bought that one. But you can see this thing, compression-wise, this thing there ain't no wall left. That goes top to bottom, no type of resistance whatsoever. So yeah, this engine was just tired. So I'm gonna get the rest of this apart. Okay, look at those new parts. We're gonna start reassembling. All right, this pressed up real easy.
All right.
This thing was just whooped. So one thing about these engines, if the bearings are bad,
But there's now backwards.
I wouldn't recommend rebuilding this. It's an ABN sleeved engine, but for $30, it was well worth it. Down to the bottom, we'll pull this rod out.
That one's backwards. Everything's backwards.
Not reusing the rod, so I'm not worried about damage.
Okay.
Right, okay.
I'm gonna go to endpoints. Let's see. Trying to do this.
Then the piston and rod. These also don't use C-clips or any type of retainer for the grip thing. All they have is this little plastic little ball on the end that I guess would ride against the cylinder. This in itself seems like it's a decent place. Sleeves are useful for anything.
Okay.
Let's see. I'll just go up before we get wrong. We'll push that all the way to the top. Alright, first thing I'm going to do is put an assembly together with a rod. Now, these rods are not side specific, they're just a basic.
Check our
rod.
carb gap.
They can go in any way. There's no reason to worry about that. So I'm going to use some of this Liberty oil that I got. Put a little bit in each journal.
And we'll change the filter.
Put it into the piston.
So the carb gap looks good.
Now, piston. Make sure that little white part goes outward.
Let's see.
Put it in. Put it through. That's it. No chasing pins with this one. I like that. It's really C-clip retainer can be a real pain, especially when you get cleaning. Put a little bit more oil on there. Let it dry start. Got my block. Put a little bit on that. Crank journal there. A little bearing inside. A little bit on the outside of the block. So the sleeve will slide in nice. Now, you'll see there's
Do need to tighten up this little linkage here. Can you guys even see? Yeah, you can kind of see what I'm doing.
what the bug said, that must not face the exhaust, so you know you're looking at it.
Alright, what am I missing? Just need to get a clean air filter for this. It's like YouTube magic.
These do not have a pin for locating the sleeve. Kind of a pain in the butt, but not too bad. In the sleeve, you'll see the elongated port, your exhaust port. We're going to point that towards the exhaust side, and there is a line that goes right down the center of the casting. There's also a line in the sleeve as well, right here.
Hey Bob, earlier you were talking about not having hair and wanting me to donate some, and sometimes this hair gets in the way and you can't see. So, probably better off not having hair and being able to see what you're doing.
After a little bit of work, I got it in there. This thing got a ton of pinch now. We're getting the rest of this back together, and
Alrighty.
and there it is, all back together. Everything works just fine. I do have to get a new gasket for this exhaust manifold, so I know it's going to leak, but for just idling purposes, it'll be just fine.
I do need to charge this up though, the battery's getting low. So we'll get the controller on charge, but we need to get a wing on this guy first.
Take it out of the garage, throw a little bit of nitro in it, and let's do a little break-in on this and see how it runs. I don't think this is a bad motor to rebuild if you do come across one, if you have one laying on the shelf. I got a piston rod, pretty much a whole rotating assembly in this thing for less than $30 shipped. So, if you have one of these, don't be afraid to rebuild them. Use those numbers I got, and thanks again to the Bug 404 for the part numbers and doing the homework for me, so I didn't have to do all of it. But let's get this in the car. All right, I put a fresh tank of VP in there. Let's see if it'll idle off its first tank. Okay. I don't know if I'll be able to start it with up on the toolbox like this, but give it a shot.
Probably way behind on the comments now. Poor Buggy got no wing. Hey Ricks, you're all over my TV, brother. RPM, what's going on, brother? So just put your hair in a ponytail. I know. Like, I did think about it.
Rebuild seems to have gone well. It started right up. If you like what you've seen, like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.
We've made it to the belly of the beast with very few comments, but just stay here.
Oh, I think that we are going to get smoked.
Or the beast will spit you right back out where you came from.
What are you guys talking about here? Woogie, what's going on, brother? I missed a lot.
Say, ain't you nasty? Maxine. I'll organize a champagne for America's new screen queen.
Lotus says, Woogie says, Lotus, me and Texas are gonna hook up in the morning. We'll start out at the post office. I got you. Apologies for the delay. Work has been crazy. My granddaughter's birthday. Hell yeah. Well, tell her we all said happy birthday.
Download the Tamu app and shop like a billionaire.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Gonna head down to the local track today, do a little bit of slash racing.
Big Mike, what's going on, brother?
A little bit of the setup. It should be pretty.
It's been a long time ago since you commented. I hope you're still in here. Man, sorry if there's somebody in here that I've missed. I do apologize. There's a lot of comments. We'll be here all night. Me trying to read all this. Hardy Boy says at the Nitro Addiction, I'm playing. I know, I'm not supposed to read the at. He's talking to me. Planning on buying an Alpha engine this week. I'm gonna get the 28 RTR engine just to try, and then I'll get a Falcon or Dragon model. Hell yeah, brother! Those Falcons are nice, but man, they're expensive. And I don't know much about them to say what I couldn't say whether they're good, not good. I haven't really looked into them, but they do look sweet. This 21 RTR I've got. I mean, it's a pretty damn good engine. It rocks that little buggy. So I was thinking about getting that 28 for the Savage, just to have a basher engine. Rick says that damn red cat gives me nothing but problems. I hate that thing. That's why I got rid of my 2 red cats. I don't mind working on shit, but I want the reward of playing when I'm done. And if I gotta work on it, go start it up, find out I gotta work on it again, go start it up, find out I gotta work on it again, it's like, that just gets old. But hell yeah, Hardy Boy, let me know what you think of those Alphas. I like them. I mean, of course, they're not quite a OS engine quality, but they are pretty damn slick. Let's see here. I will never buy a red cat. Hey man, I started out with them because they were cheap, easy, easier to purchase. That red cat don't quit showing up and showing its ass. I got a RS4 Evo 3 to replace it. Hell yeah. Big Mike says, I'm here. That's good, brother. I wanted to make sure you heard me say, what's up? Everybody check out old Big Mike. He's got some pretty cool fifth scale shit going on over there. The guy at the hobby store told me they try to steer everyone away from Nitro. Yep. That's why I don't go to hobby stores to buy RCs. I only use them for whatever parts that I need because even Nitro Wyatt is on here and he said him and his mom went in to look and they tried to steer them away from the Nitro. And it's like, don't steer people away from shit, man. Let them, if they want to buy some, let them buy the damn thing. Or tell them, hey, I don't have any here. You have to go over there. But I hate when they try and steer them away. I think that's ridiculous. I'm so frustrated. I'm having small issues. It runs really good and everything. I just can't break the car. Alright, later on, Hugh. Have a good one, bro. If it isn't closing, it's a linkage issue, and your throttle trim is too high. It's a good point, Lotus. Hugh says, I'm jonesing for some nitro. Oh, yeah. I'm always jonesing for nitro. Trust me, brother. Take it off, reset the trim to 0, and put it back on. Yep, that always seems to do the trick. He says, love my fifth scale, just no tracks around here to race them. 8th is the biggest they run. I've never been to a fifth scale track. I'd be crazy hearing all those weed eaters running out there, But I love going to the track when the nitros are running. And I'm just screaming around the track. Love it. I was gonna say he's got a little bit of tray left on, but shit, they still got that new look. But anyways, I'm gonna throw these on this guy for the bashing. These are the AKA impacts. So one thing I hate about shredding tires is you end up with that nasty, grimy shit. Good night, Yvette. I know you're probably already gone, but what it says, I've been getting the Baja itch. Wish I could go run with Woogie and Tex. It's not that far of a drive from Ohio to Texas. Rick says, got a suck to Marshall 1/5 scale. Dodging 30-pound cars. Wouldn't want to get tangled with one of those. The 1/10 buggy's hurt enough. Oh, yeah, that would suck. I'm like, come on, we need another Marshall. Come on, we need another Marshall. I'm not gonna do it. Yeah, this guy's gonna need a bath pretty soon. Got all kinds of craziness in there. Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna shred these on the road. All right. There's the basher. Ah, that's some funny shit, Lotus. He says I hit a privacy fence once with the fifth scale. Punched a hole right through it like Looney Tunes. Dude, I'd give anything to see that. Let's see, Compass says, I got an Alpha Plus 21 Pro Spec 5-port. You got one of the older ones, or did you get one of the newer ones, Compass? Dude says resetting everything to 0. Rink says, I murdered a friend's mailbox with my DBXL 2.0 gasser. Took that thing clear off the post, left a tire mark on it, and kept on trucking. Dude, that is some funny shit. That's what scares me about the fifth scale. Man, they will do some damage, and I'm not a very good driver. This is probably because his dumbass doesn't know how an engine works, so therefore can't diagnose one to tell people how to fix a nitro. Alright, I missed something up here. What did I miss? Who are we talking about? Man, I must have been way back up there. Let's see, the guy. Oh, okay. Yeah, good point off now. Nothing easier than plug and play. I know that's why I always tell people that try to tell me I should, go with the electric. I always tell them, man, those are toys. I'm in it for the hobby. Comes says the older model. Hell yeah. Yeah, I mean, they got a lot of them. I was just curious. Alphas, they're pretty good engines. I mean, You know, I guess back in the day they did have an issue with connecting rod breaking. What was it, Rex at was it RW Mods? He was saying that he knows of one model where a couple of them broke, and then people started freaking out saying that the connecting rods were breaking on them. But
Things unpredictable.
so there's, for the most part, you know, they're pretty good. And I mean the connecting rod breaking, like, you know, just from normal driving, not from, you know, breaking it in at 350 degrees.
Great time. If you liked what you've seen, like and subscribe. Let's get those numbers up. Thanks for watching.
Let's see, that was a day I learned kill switches are important. It took punching a hole in somebody's privacy fence to realize that. Send a hook a computer to it, fix it for them. Yeah, I've tried electrics, man. I always end up burning up the motor in ESC. Because you got to have the right size motor depending on if you're trying for torque or speed, and I always get it backwards. Ooh, nice HPI MT2 you got there, Rinks.
First up, we have the Traxxas Revo 3.3 I bought off Marketplace. Previous owner sold it as parts, said it didn't run. He's probably right. A couple bucks, a little bit of time. I think this thing will be ready to go. This will be the first fire up for this to see if it's going to run or not. Second, we have the HPI MT2 I picked up. Previous owner said it will idle, but it will not rev. I looked at it, it's mostly complete. Before I tear into it, I think a good fire is in order. Check it out.
We're just getting them all ready tonight. Or doesn't want to pay a mechanic to work on them for customers' convenience. Probably too messy for them. They like clean fingernails. Yeah, my nitros are dirty. Just ran that MT2 about a half hour ago. Quarter throttle, braking complete. Almost time to send it with the G3O. Hell yeah. That is awesome, brother. Alright. So this, need to make sure that the battery's charged. Air filter came off. Do a little bashing with this too. Let's see. Yeah, I need to get a different LiPo for this. A little 1200. It doesn't really last very long. And I guess I don't have a receiver. I gotta find my fourth receiver. So I got a different controller and receiver for this so my son can play with it. I think he's gonna enjoy this new Alpha engine we got in there. Thing runs pretty darn good. Oh, I know you weren't talking about me, Bob. Any shock recommendations for a Savage? Don't want to spend a fortune, but want something good. I just stick with the stock. So I don't really know any aftermarket shocks for them. This guy's in a hobby shop to put on rubbers for changing the batteries. Jesus Christ. I always find it weird when people on YouTube are wearing the rubber gloves, and I don't mean that in any disrespectful way. I know there's a lot of good guys that do it. It's I don't know, it's kind of weird. It's almost like watching a doctor or something. Yes, Compass, we said HPI Savage. What pins do I need for the Savage 25 radio box? I've never messed with this, so I could not tell you that one. I'm sure Compass has some and knows. So I don't know if like the little, the regular pins fit that, or if you have to get different ones. I couldn't tell you, brother.
Previous owner said.
Or break a nail, says often guy. Yeah, we don't want to break a nail. I'm the king of HPI Savage because I have 16 of them. I thought it was 15, brother. And the one worried about breaking a nail probably can't figure out how to paint them or what color to go with that day. Shoot, I just had them done. Oh my God, Bob. Good times, good times. Come on, get it. But I did find on eBay. That's not it.
Whatever trip you're planning.
I got a baggie here somewhere.
There are only two types of
Where did it
people.
go?
The French fries and the diets.
But what if they're on the first?
We love the crispy, crunchy outside of a hot.
Oh, of course, now I can't find them.
Introducing Groovy Fries.
Put them in here. So I found a bag of these. It was like 16 of them. These are off the newer Savages. I don't know if they fit that old setup or not. But I guess I have the parts here. Oh, maybe a little big, but it seems like they work. Ring said we're trying to fire up the MT2. Cut mine with the side cutter. Bob says, yeah, I took a grinder to my toenail the other day. I ate the other day. Oh, at the shop. You keep adding extra words in there, Offna. I don't understand it. Small clips go on the radio box. And fuel tank same size. Oh, okay. So these little boogers. I guess I need to get some extras of these. Yeah, thank you very much, Compass. It seems like people are losing those all the time. Ring said the T15 did what all T15s do and lost its pinch. Ah, yeah. I was never real crazy about the smaller engines like that. I mean, I know some are really cool, do some badass shit, you know, or some are really fast. But man, those smaller engines, I don't like the way they sound. I'm not knocking them. I just personally don't like the way that they sound. Alright, let's see here.
Catch all the rewards.
Sweet. Got the receiver out without having to take out that stupid little grub screw.
Provide quality care and improve patient lives with message.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Been busy with work, but I finally have enough parts here to start working on this Savage 21.
This is my old radio.
Try to get it down to the front section, rear section, get the transmission out.
Old Fly Sky.
To see what's going on. See if I can find any more custom modifications.
A couple of, like, I think it was channel 1. The throttle was real glitchy, so I had to move it to, you know, a different channel. Thought it was my servo, but it was just a channel. Okay, steering goes.
And one of the cool features of the Savage I like is the 8-shock setup, just like the T-Max has. But one of the cool things about this one is, well, when you have 8 of them,
Throttle goes
and
with
8 lead
1.
motors, they're all different levels of how full or empty they are. They're all
Yeah, and both these servos are the jack servos, and I've run them for years in this buggy. One of them died on me, and just swapped it out, and haven't had any issues with it since.
2 on each side, 50 weight should be actually probably too heavy. If anybody has any recommendations other than the 50, leave me a comment down below on what I should use. I think 50 is going to be the way to go. Let's get into the electronics.
These in backwards.
Alright, let's see what they got going on with the electronics. First things first, I see the problem is it's using a Traxxas 2055 servo for the throttle side. That's a Traxxas part, so I'm definitely going to get rid of that. Also on the top here, I'm guessing they switched it over to a hump pack because somebody got creative here, took a Dremel or some kind of other tool and cut a hole right in the top of this custom silver painted electronics cover.
You got any of those, Compass? Custom painted silver
Also, there's no
Savage
size
covers?
whatsoever on this cap. So I guess it was just hanging.
That looks
on
rough,
there.
Rinks.
Maybe some wires are holding it down. That's not going to work. So I'm going to need a whole.
Ross says I use those
for this.
exclusively.
Take a look underneath. There's our well-secured lid. It's got a 2.4 gigahertz HDR
32
receiver. I
is
won't be using
so
that.
quiet you won't even hear it with
Now
the
you'll
plastic
expect
pipe.
someone to use that. Here's the hub pack for it. What we got? Oh,
Same like Kyosho
Little Traxxas
angled up.
part.
I love that.
that's not going in here. There's just no way. Let's see what servos we got underneath here. And as well, as you can see, it's got 2 servos in that tray. This truck has reverse. It does have the optional reverse. And it's using...
Yeah, and I get it. They're quiet and they don't bug the neighbors as much, but I don't want. Oh, he's got. Is that reverse in there? Hell yeah, he's got reverse in that thing.
And just a basic SF2 for the shift.
There.
I'm going to...
Hell
I'm
yeah.
going to keep the SF2 because all that does is shift in and out. That's not really got much.
I've seen them, but never had the opportunity to have my own. I would love to have one with reverse in it.
And definitely going to get rid of the...
So run that first to see if the neighbors complain. If they do, I bust out the big blocks for the 2-stroke. Man, all the years that I've ran RCs out, outside, you know, at my house, I've only had one person complain, and I've been doing it since like 2012, like, you know, pretty heavy. 2010 is kind of when I started dabbling. I guess 2012 is when I actually started on YouTube. Yeah, so I've been on here for a while and never really was able to climb the ranks. But anyways, all that time, I've only had one neighbor complain, and I was running my my XL with the LRP. I was running out in the backyard, and he come out there and stopped me, and I was in the middle of doing a damn video. and was trying to tell me how much he couldn't stand it, and he wishes I'd go somewhere else with it. And I was like, sorry, brother. I mean, there's no law against it. There's no, there's no noise ordinance at this point. So I was like, I'll move over there, but I'm not going to stop running it. I compromised with him.
Like, I mean, this is literally, I think, one screw away from coming apart. I'm gonna have to take the linkages off, I think, to get the other side off. I started with this side because there wasn't anything really interfered with it. It looked a lot easier. But yeah, looks like it's gonna come apart just like I thought. The front, back, transmission, and the electronics tray is gonna come out separately.
Awfully guy, you were washing parts at 5 years old?
Linkages off, get the rest of them screws out, and hopefully this thing will be sitting in 4 or 5 pieces by the time I'm done.
I always wish that my dad had me doing shit like that when I was younger, just for that, father-son relationship. But
Surprisingly, I found really no
they divorced at a young age, so I never got that. Rick says that's the worst savage ever. I hope the previous owner put the wrenches down. Yeah, some people should really just leave it alone. Lotus says my neighbors come out to watch. Some of mine do too. I actually had some, that a couple of mine inspired. They went and got some, and then, we were out there running together. But, yep, I've only had the one neighbor that had a problem with it. Mention Nitro right away. Why do you want Nitro Electric is the way to go? Electric's the way for you to go. My boss, he keeps trying to get me to get an electric so we can go run indoors on the carpet track, and I mean, I'd buy it, run a few times, probably enjoy it, and then I'd probably be bored of it, and then he's always wanting to give me shit, and so I started telling him, you just, you like to plug and play, you like playing with toys, and this is a hobby. I'm working on a Nitro. But I just do it to give him shit because he won't leave me alone about it. Bob says, I look at them and say, give your nuts a tug. Oh, that's funny shit. I already read my neighbors their rights not to dare say anything to me. I mean, I get it if you're out there late, and I mean, I get it. Some are pretty loud, especially the Fiskos. I mean, during the day, see, and his complaint was they like to sit there with the windows and the door open. And it's like I was in the backyard, and there's a highway right behind the backyard. I know what it's like sitting in the house with the damn windows and door open. All you hear is traffic. So, it's like, I don't even know what the hell you're complaining about, dude. Hello, give your balls a tug there, bud. They already know what time it is. Hell yeah.
Is it necessary? Probably not, but the cool factor is
Shorsey is funny as hell. What is Shorsey?
Let's see how many gears we got.
Effing 2-ply.
Okay, and
told my neighbors mess around and find out real quick.
That's cool though.
I mean, really, they're not that loud. It's not like bass rattle in your house. There's no noise ordinance on them. They're not as loud as a car driving by with a freaking exhaust system on it. So, some of it's like, get over it.
That other gear, I guess that's for the reverse.
Another letter Kenny fan I see.
Outputs are metal, but you have plastic gears. Okay. Interesting choice.
Deuce says, damn Jado. You can't get your Jado to run, brother?
So I'm hoping the end of this story is that this truck has just been ridden hard and put away disgusting, and
I like it, Rinks. He said ridden hard and put away disgusting.
so I guess let's put this back together. I'm going to show you some of
Unfortunately, what I really think I need to do is a different servo head. I didn't even see what the problem was when you typed it out earlier, Deuce. Oh, is it slipping? Explain to me what it is, what's wrong with it. The placement or something is just off because it's still barely closing the carburetor when I brake, no matter how I adjust. If you are running the that weak ass, not the 2018, they're cheap, and I mean it is cheap. I can't remember the number on that servo. Yeah, it will not work the brakes and throttle very well. I swapped that out and put a better servo on it because it wouldn't apply to the brakes. So yeah, you got to make sure you got a good servo for sure. Often a guy says Tesla fans, electric RC fans. I get it though.
Now, I want you to leave it
I mean, there's a place for electric, you know. I'm not saying that they're no good. You know, most of the electric guys saying that, you know, you need to get away from nitro. Electric's the way to go. No, I mean RC's the way to go. You know, kind of like Kevin says, whatever puts the biggest grin on your face. You know. I was riding my ATC in my own property, and the neighbor tried to tell me to stop riding it. I told him, F you, I could do whatever I want on my own property. Hell yeah. Well, you are out there in California, and, you know, they're trying to take your rights away, so he might have kind of got that mixed up and not understood that there is a constitution that says you can do what you want. Yeah, my Baja will wake the dead. Like, seriously, my ears hurt sometimes just starting it. Yeah, I had a neighbor that had the Baja, and he had the little silencer pipe on it that had like the 2 rubber hoses, but then he also had like a big, I don't know what you call it, some aftermarket pipe that he put on it. And man, that thing was so loud, like I couldn't run my Savage with, you know, with him at the same time because I couldn't hear it. And if I can't hear my nitro, I don't like it. I need to be able to hear it. So it is hard to run, you know, a nitro with somebody running a fifth scale just because they're so freaking loud.
I don't know. I figured that it would come with.
But I mean, they are cool if you're not trying to run a nitro for sure. Yeah, I need to get that thing out, but I think the clutch is slipping on it.
They also are probably quite old.
Duce says 5B I dream of. Now, which one was the old 2-wheel drive? Looked like a short course truck, but it was narrower. Does anybody on here know? Is that like the 5B or the 5BT? Also, the brake disc after some time will get really shiny. It's good to remove and sand the surface to remove the shine. Yep. Often a guy says, HPI, baby. The neighbors complain I always have something louder. Last resort, hit the 2-step in my Focus R. That thing sets car alarms off with ease. Hell yeah. That's funny shit. I'll just start lighting off the mortars. They're pretty damn loud.
Kind of happy with the direction it's already in.
The MCD buggy. Is that the 5th scale?
Like, I mean, this is my first HPI Savage.
No, unsilenced.
This is my first one.
Volume 45R, imported 45cc. Hell yeah.
Rustlers and all of that. But this thing was a bit
Big Mike, he's got a pretty badass 5th scale with some twin pipes on her. That thing's badass, Big Mike.
I really do. Alright, let's put these away. I want to get that transmission.
I'll have to get you on the big screen during one of my lives.
All done up nice, and then we'll work our way up to
I think we've gotten a lot of people on here on the big screen, except often the guy.
I'm surprised how mechanically sound this.
One thing he's got on his channel is electrics.
And I can't wait to see some of their parts go on.
I just made myself laugh on it live.
Leave me some comments down below. I need to know. What do you think?
No, I don't think often even owns an electric. Just love the 5th scale motors. Hey, not a problem, Big Mike. He says, I appreciate it. I think the 5th scales are badass. I think they sound great. I just don't really have a place to run it. And, you know, I mean, as you can see with the nitros, you know, I like to put the good stuff on them, so I'd end up going broke. You know the company bell? Huh? Oh, we were talking to Rinks.
When you donate your leftover building materials or gently used furniture,
Yeah, over the next week and a half, I won't be doing lives here. I'll be at the house and probably be out running on any lives that I do.
purchases build hope and homes, one family at a
Let's see. Woogie says, get a 5th scale. Don't be a chicken. One day I want to, brother. I gotta save up a little bit of money for that.
24th Street, south of Leavenworth, and north of
Bell phone cable. They're like Rogers. Never owned an electric starters. A few months.
High-speed build. I've been having a real hard time with
Back.
So let's take the body out.
I guess it is kind of the sound that they make. So Nitro's brat and 5th scale.
Bronson Racing is
Are you,
49
that'd be back.
spur gear.
Back.
And this
I don't think I've ever
is
seen anybody spell it out before.
fit on that
Let's see.
high-speed
All the work
car that
vans
they
are
sell.
electric, but they
This
got
is
gas
gonna work
generators in the
perfect.
back run. Oh my god, dude, that is some funny shit.
That
Like that one video where dude's sitting on the side of the road with a generator in his trunk charging up his car. That cracks me up. Or they were advertising those trucks that had the generator sitting out there to charge them. It's like, you're using diesel to, like these. Never mind. I'll keep my mouth shut. But I don't get it. You use gas to charge up the electric, but you can't drive gas because they're pollutants, and you got to drive electric because they're clean, green. Like, no, they're not.
Engagement with the gears with this motor mount. I don't think it's the motor mount's fault.
Unless the sun charges them up anyways.
No more adjustment room left.
Wiki says you can build a budget Baja decked out with the best parts money can buy for about $2,500. I tell you what, brother, if I ever make it big enough on here and people start donating the big dollars, that is something that I want to do, is build a nice fifth scale or purchase one, whatever. But yeah,
from our local track. It was the smallest one that they had,
eventually.
69 tooth. So then I tried to put
Lotus says,
tooth gear
yeah, I can't run at home.
in, and there's
Either always have to take that thing somewhere. Yeah, I gotta find a place to go run before I just go, buy it.
I have no problem.
All the places I knew before they've been built over, with homes and stores and stuff. So I gotta find new places.
Now, I don't want to go out there. I don't want to gain another 4
Big
miles
Mike,
an hour.
or often guy says, Big Mike, I'm gonna put a stroker kit in mine soon. You running the dirt with your cars?
We're gonna do that. Now, the motor I'm gonna use, I don't want to get nothing exotic. I don't want to spend any money on it, to be honest.
Not for sure which person you're talking to, Big Mike. If you're talking to me, I do hit the dirt sometimes when I got a place.
90% of the people.
No, fifth is brap, nitro is bzzz. What was it Boda Joe used to call it, or used to say, was he saying brap, or was he saying that for the fifth scale? I could have swore somebody was doing that for the nitros. I don't really know, though. Fifth scales are expensive when they break. I still haven't financially recovered. Oh, geez. Yeah, it's like, think about it. It's like, I wouldn't mind saving up some money for a fifth scale, and then, boom, I need nitro stuff. Boom, need nitro stuff. It's like, damn, there went my fifth scale funds. Big Mike says, I want to see Lotus. The one I sold to Texas cost me $6,000 to build. Jesus Christ. Man, that would be cool, if I had a little more funds than what I do, put a little into it here, put a little into it there, it'd be cool. But my channel, there's a few Bajas I've built and a Rampage XP. Bought a Isuzu flatbed for $2,500. The guy was asking $5K. Man, you just haggle everybody down, don't you, Compass? Electric's not clean and green. Don't forget the 100-ton mining machine that sips through, sips through the hundreds of thousands of gallons of diesel per month. Hey, brother, I was being sarcastic. I know. I mean, the amount of minerals it takes to build those electric cars, it's like 3 times, 4 times more than a regular car. So it's more mining of the materials. The lithium mines are like horrible. I love lithium. I hope they don't use it all up in them stupid cars, but lithium's great for tools and for RCs, of course. Like you say, the amount of diesel, the amount of pollution that it takes to mine the material and produce an electric car, it takes years to balance that out as to the pollution that a gas model puts out. In the end, 10, 20 years down the road, if you don't have to replace that battery, you might even it out. But no, trust me, I already know, man. And if you're using diesel to charge it, or if you're using coal, fossil fuels to charge it, I mean, like, really the only way to balance it out and it to be more or less pollution, whatever, would be to, when you finally do get it built, to charge it with, with the solar panels on it. See, Woogie says Roman has come a long way, and King Motor just stock. As long as you go over it before you run it, will be a great time for under 1,000.
Alright, let's open it up.
Yeah, I usually don't have that much up front, you know. So I get the old used buggies because they're cheaper, and then I put a little into them here and there.
And so is the
It's hard to come up
GPS.
with that kind of money up front for me.
I didn't get that thing wide open either.
But yes, one day I would like to, definitely would like to have a fifth scale. 46-inch two-stroke boat wrapping on the water. Is that that wasn't the boat we had in that video the other day, was it? Because I thought that one was Nitro. Lotus says brap brap. That's my new nickname, Mr. Half Price. That's a good one. Those big two-stroke boats are sick. I've seen a couple videos of them. I've seen a lot of videos of a lot of things. Just never enough to understand it. I was looking at what Fearless has to offer for under 1,000. Fearless, is that a store company or a company that makes a model? I don't think I've ever heard of Fearless. Big Mike says, I'm going to check it out right now, Lotus. Good way to start out, RC do say. Oh yeah, on that Fearless. I'm not allowed to bring another radio controlled device in the house unless I get rid of one. So I'm just keep dreaming for a second. Yeah, I've seen a few of those, Woogie. So I got a lot of videos on the stock Rovin out of Taylor built. You know, I've heard all these different names and stuff, but I've never looked into it because I never thought I'd have the money from it. Or the money for it, you know. My girl's completely banned me. If I pace myself, the wife's okay with it, you know. Just gotta do a little at a time. But if I get crazy with it, she'd have to lay the smack down on me and tell me to straighten up. Hell yeah, Big Mike just subbed to Lotus.
There we go, 31 miles an hour.
It's a good channel to sub to, everybody. Wheeling and dealing. Get rid of the E words, get you a roving.
And those tires and those shocks, they are getting bouncier the faster I go.
Imagine that text has what, 1,000 by itself. Holy shit.
I don't know. I hope it shows up eventually. But if you liked what you've seen, like and subscribe. Leave me a comment down below.
I wouldn't be surprised that 36 makes more power. Yeah, it'd be like a whole new, you know, language, mechanics, whole new thing for me to learn going into fifth scale. One day I wouldn't mind though. Reese says start stocking up on Chevy LS V8. They're going to be a lot of electrics to swap when they start going to scrap. I don't even like hybrid vehicles. You know, they have a big battery in them, and I mean, they go bad as well, and then they're 2,000 to 4,000, sometimes more, to replace them. Like it's like replacing a damn transmission. Like no, I'm gonna stick with gas. Waiting for the RBs, 2JZs to drop in price. How much are those, Bob? I don't know anything about them. Oh yeah, that was the Nitro. I thought so, Lotus. Look at man from SoCal has a fifth scale, and that guy is cool.
That broken GPS just strapped right to the battery strap.
Have issues trying to run the big boat. Hell yeah, one of these days you'll get it fixed, brother, and we'll get to see it.
45 tooth on the
Bought
pinion.
my
Spurred here, cannot
case
see,
backhoe tractor for 5K. The guy was asking 10. I got a buddy that's just like that. He's like, oh man, he wants, he wants 1,200. Offer him 6. This is Fearless RC is a provider of fifth scales. They sell Red Cat, Rovin, King Motor, Third Degree North, and Primal. Oh hell yeah! If you want a Raminator, you go to Fearless. Raminator, that's Red Cat, correct?
Even the plastic drive shaft.
Or wait a minute,
I was told,
Raminator.
that is gonna fail. It's not gonna work. It's still working. I mean,
It's been so long.
maybe this time
I
will
feel like
work.
that
Let's
was
hope this
a
thing flies
red
apart. I
cat.
want
Does
some
anyone
action. Let's go.
else sell
All right, here
them?
we go. Gotta turn it
Really?
on.
You don't need no starter box or glow igniter.
GPS is
That
zoomed
is
out.
true.
Take it for a small.
I'm gonna drill start for all my fifth scales. I'm afraid if I go fifth scale, I'll like it so much I'll basically quit playing with my nitros, and I don't want that. I like my nitros. HBI sells a Kit Baja and MCD and Losi have way expensive fifth scales. Now that's true. I want to hear a two-stroke engine. I'll just turn my quad or ATC. If I live in the city, I would have got one for sure by now. But it's not really a point. They cry about my nitros all the time. Well, you do live in California. Yeah, if I lived out in the country, I might be, be a little more likely to have one. But I got to drive,
Try it again.
and I don't even. I know of a couple parks where I could go try it out, but I like to just step right out front and fire it up. It's easy.
Very hard to control. This
It's
thing
not
is
how much
very
you
important.
spend, it's more about where and how you spend your money on fifth scales. True that.
There we go. Stay on the road.
True that, Afna. Man, I thought the volume went up, but no, it's just running a little electric. Can't hear it. What would be your choice to buy for the price range of $700 to $1,000? I take it that's a Woogie or Lotus question,
Okay, we'll do another one.
because I have no clue. Where did it go? There it is.
Alright, I'd say that's just about it. That's it. She's maxed out. Alright, let's pull it back, see what it did. Hard to see. 46 miles an hour. 46. Much better. Pretty much right where I needed to be. Alright, get this back to the house. Didn't break it. Let's leave it that way.
Well, all right, 46 mile an hour. Definitely an improvement over a 34, and definitely an improvement over the first time, which was 17. Now, I got to come clean, though. I did run this a few more times off camera, and the electronics are not happy. It definitely is getting very hot. It smelled like shit. Everybody knows that smell, and nobody likes it. But like 46 mile an hour, I mean, 3 or 4 runs, it'll go. It's not a play all day. It's a 3-run and done car. But I was going to be done after this one with the brush setup. I mean, I think I got pretty much all you're going to get out of this setup, but I have a couple more tricks I want to try. I want to break 50 with this yet, so another 4 mile an hour, I can probably do that with a slightly taller tire and try again. But I have a better track this week.
Guess it helps if you put it in here, right?
Try it, but I'm going to start ordering that brushless setup and start messing with that. Also, I did not say I did run a 2S Traxxas battery, the puffiest one I could find. I know it's against the rules, but hey, the contest is
What
over.
is your
I'm
problem?
not gonna win anything, and I'm done playing with those NICAD things.
There we go.
So, if you like what you see, like and subscribe. I'm having a blast with this little car. I mean, I picked this up for $100. I threw some scrap into it, and look what we got. 46 mile an hour is no joke. That's a good time, even though it only does it 3 or 4 times. So, like and subscribe. Help a brother out. Peace.
Catch all the rewards with Google Play Points at Pokemon Go.
Wish I made radio
Go play.
or like the receiver box and the battery box just a little bit bigger on all nitros.
Savage 21.
Never big enough.
For under $100, but I know what I got. It's not good. Take a look at it.
All right. So now that one's ready.
Alright, first things first. This Savage 21 body, it's all together, but it's cracked up pretty bad. I'm not going to be reusing this. I'll hang on to it. It's still worth having, but I'm not going to use it. Next, the tires. This has Traxxas tires on it, and as far as I'm concerned, we don't mix our Traxxas with our HPIs. When Traxxas did HPI is a shame.
This is the biggest problem with the boats. Now is my rescue boat crapped out. I don't want to swim for the boats. Just get you a, take you a fishing pole with a treble hook on it. You'll get it eventually.
These tires are shot, so gonna have to add that to the list. New wheel and tire coming up.
Alright, goal for the day today is I'm going to take this engine out and take a
This is
look
gonna
at it.
need a life
That's
jacket.
probably gonna be the biggest deal, whether or not that works. As far as expense wise, that engine's probably going to be the most expensive part, so I'm going to hit that up first. I don't know if anybody knows more about these than I do. Well, probably everybody knows more about these things than I do. I've never had a Savage. But this cage is not from a Savage 21. Anybody know, is that off the newer X? This thing's a mutant.
Yes, Rinks, that is off of the newer X. Because, yeah, those 25s have the metal handle. So the person just swapped out the aluminum handle for the plastic and put that cage on it.
Look at that engine.
Somebody's probably already answered you by now, but
Not sure if it's a .28 or a .32. Has a rather interesting exhaust setup they put on it. Looks like they bent the hell out of it and bent it to go backwards.
Hardy Boy says I agree about the boxed.
I'm guessing this had
Not 100% sure what you mean. It's probably in a message that I did not get to
Air filter
read.
housing is there.
Roving Hybrid 36cc is around 1,000 and comes with a lot, with about every upgrade you
Check
want.
this thing out and take a
Man.
closer look.
$1,000 right out the box. The low CE battery boxes are way too small. Yeah. So they do have this raised cover on the back one here. It's the only way that I can get the battery in there. Man, I guess I better charge that battery. So, this one's done. Yeah, see if I can. Here, I'm gonna zoom in on this.
The whole back section of that motor mount.
Show you how crammed this stuff is in here. I wish they were bigger.
Probably gonna be able to use 2 out of 3.
Yeah, like it. Have to put all the wires up there on top. It just barely fits. But this claims it's for the low C, so I don't know if it fits better in the newer models or if it's all about the same.
One thing I did notice while taking a look at this
Running
also
the
is
way in
this
there.
has a
Running the ProTech 2350.
style clutch in it with a vented bell. Is this stock? I would never really see them much with a vented bell. Leave me some comments down below if this is stock. But let's take a look at it. Head button. Looks like it's in good shape. Got some oil on it. That's good. Probably had some afterburn there.
That battery shouldn't take too long to charge. It's pretty full.
Starts.
Let's see. Lotus says I swim good. Katie, am I saying this right? Baminio? Baminio? I'm horrible with trying to pronounce names, so sorry if I messed it up. But thank you for joining in, Katie. We appreciate you.
Before they decided to drill it out and destroy it. Do not know if this is a .28 or a .32. Look at the mic out.
Says, yeah, that sounds frustrating.
Anything over about 19.5 millimeter. That's the bore size for the 30.
Yeah, it seems like all of the nitro, or I don't know, maybe, I guess not so much on the electrics, but on the nitro definitely. The battery box, receiver box, always too damn small.
Such an awesome engine. Looks like it's in
Boats and Hose, Lake Havasu. I went to Lake Havasu as a kid. Got to spend like a whole day boating with my dad. that was pretty cool. And then a couple years ago, I actually drove through there. Man, so beautiful. There's Savage X parts scattered all over that mess. Yeah, I hate whenever they blend it all together. Here, get the drill out of the way. That's my Savage 25. I'm waiting on a couple of pieces and I'm gonna do the rebuild. But yep, pieces everywhere. Yeah, I got a whole new screw set for it, bearing set. Got a lot of stuff for it, but rings. I haven't been keeping up. Did you get that Savage running, or are you still working on it?
Yeah. If you know anything more about that cage that's on
Battery receiver boxes being too small sometimes.
Is that clutch bell? Is that aftermarket? It's a 16 tube, by the way. Other than that, just keep going with it. If you like what you see, like and subscribe. If not,
I feel like you're answering me. I'm sorry, guys. I've been saying a lot of different things. Did I ask what you meant by the box being too small? Or you agreed about the box? That's the bad thing about doing lives. Sometimes you don't know what the hell you even say. See, I run the same battery in my 8T 2.0. It fits just as tight. Yep, there you go. And they're all the same. They didn't change a thing. All right, Bob. Appreciate you, brother. Have a good night. Let's see. Baja parts are very interchangeable and plentiful. Hell yeah. The other thing I like about the Bajas, I don't care so much for two-wheel drive on any of them. Yeah, you did. It's all good. I just agreed. I hear you, brother. When I read it, I was like, what's he talking about? And then I remembered that I was talking about the battery box, and then I was like, oh, yeah. But, of course, my dumbass actually asked the question and forgot about it. Nothing but pasties everywhere. Hey, so talk about, like, lake parties. Hardy Boy's laughing at me. Talk about lake parties here in Missouri. Lake of the Ozarks, kind of like the show Ozark. Every year that lake fills up with boats, especially often like the little, what do you call them, like little jetties or whatever, the little offshoots. But anyways, the boats fill up and they just tie themselves together, side to side, and it's just like a whole, I don't know, like week or two of partying on these boats. It is crazy the amount of parties. You can look up, like Google, what do they call it? Lake of the Ozarks. Damn it, there's a name for it. I don't think it's party boat. Damn, there's a name for the event, but anyways, you can look it up and floating party. Yeah, it's a floating party, all right. I don't remember that being the name to it, but I mean it's huge, and like they show an aerial of the lake, and I mean the boats just the thousands of boats out there just lining the edge of this lake. It is crazy. My buddy's wife was like, "Look, Compass and I think."
Looks like it's in really nice shape.
Sorry, I'm trying to read. Compass and I think to myself. She only see my pics and videos on my phone. She would throw me overboard. Oh my god. Having trouble reading tonight, guys. Apparently. Let's see. Still working on it. It had a 4-gear diff in the back from an X. And I remember you saying that the other night. A 2-gear diff in the front from a 21. Ordered matching X diff. Hell yeah, brother. I get you. Yeah, and I mean that's always a good upgrade. Like, I've already got one. I think I'm just gonna grab another one. They're only like $30 or something. And yeah, this thing's nasty and rusted. This one's locked. I'm wondering if they put a locker in it. The other night we were talking about this. I don't remember if it was Lotus or who it was, but we was talking about it. I actually pulled this out of I think it was my XL.
HPI, SX1 steering servo.
I don't know if you guys ever seen one of those, but basically it's a diff locker.
The linkage and everything is here.
Kind of feels like that's what they've got in that other differential, but I don't know. I haven't popped it open yet.
The receiver would go here. The cover was also in the bottom. I'm not missing that. Uh-oh.
Yeah, you can order these online all day. I can't tell what that company is.
Battery pack
Looks like
whatsoever.
RF.
It looks like it
Not 100% sure.
didn't destroy the box. There's a little damage. It looks
Pull
like.
it apart, see what's on that diff. I don't know. I've thought about it. I just haven't got around to it.
See on the bottom here.
I'll do it just for you guys.
Let's get to some of the anodizing.
In the
This chassis is in really good shape. Otherwise, there are a few scratches.
here's the other one.
Didn't have much
Oh,
runtime
we'll
on
go with that.
No.
Man, it feels loose.
All the hardware on this thing is going to be Phillips. Let's see if I can find a hardware set for it.
I mean, it still works, but feels loose, like it has absolutely no grease in it.
This thing's going to need clean from top to bottom. I'll just disassemble it.
Now,
Tiny little fuel tank.
the one thing bad about
Got the built-in-
the metal case
That's
ones,
pretty cool to see. You don't see that anymore.
sometimes they come and the screws are just so tight.
Don't look for
Like
alcohol.
nothing, nothing you do works to get the screws to break loose. The only thing that I got to work for that was I had to heat it up with the heat gun.
Nothing too crazy.
And of course you got to hold on to it with
Plastic HPI
with an
stock
oven mitt.
still on it.
I think I actually have a video from, it was like 4 years ago, 5 years ago,
The guy said when I bought
heating
it,
up the screws and getting them out. They were
as soon as you
so
try to-
freaking tight. It's almost like they put red Loctite on them or something.
I have to say that his tune's absolute crap. But same thing this side, tires are good, a little bit of chrome damage. But I think this was a good buy. Picked it up pretty cheap. Paid $150. And so far all we need is a receiver, battery pack. We'll do an air filter assembly. Probably just gonna track this one, make it easier. Complete tear down, clean it up. And I think this would be pretty cool. I believe it needs-
All right, any guesses on why this thing's locked up? It's got a diff locker in it, or is something broke? What do you guys think?
Pretty stoked. This is gonna look cool.
Alright, in the next video, I'm gonna take it out to the shop and try to fire it up and see how bad this guy's tune was, and if that is the issue.
Soldering iron on the screw. Hell yeah, Lotus. Thanks for that, man. Reese says earplugs. Hardy says broke. Chunky inside. This thing does not move at all. All right, here we go. Boom, got a diff locker in it.
When you have the perfect event, turn your vision into
Had a feeling that's what it was.
Favor Mart.
Hold on a sec.
Backdrops. Your one-stop party shop with
They probably got tired of blowing up the front diff, so they just put a diff locker in it.
and styles. Always wholesale prices. Where your event dreams come to life. Plan your summer events now.
Come on.
Favormart.com.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today, I have two 10-scale touring cars.
Alrighty.
One is electric, one is nitro.
Nope, none of that.
Should be pretty equal in performance. I want to see which one goes faster. Let's check it out.
Come on. Get.
This one here, we have a Academy CT02 10-scale touring car, all-wheel drive. Viper body on it, so you know I'm rooting for this one. I'm a Dodge guy. Underneath, super simple. Most people have these. This is leftovers. For the motor, just a simple Traxxas Titan 12 turn. Traxxas XL5 ESC. Regular brush Traxxas junk that everybody has. I'm running a Tech 2S battery. I did not include the price of the battery in the $200 because I'm not going to try to figure out the price of nitro.
Thing's locked in there.
The big monster this has a Academy CT02.
All right, well,
gearing.
it has a diff locker in it. Don't want to come out.
First side, got 40 to 90. We have 45.
It's got a screw here, but I don't think that's holding the pins in. It looks like it's,
We'll see what it'll do.
so the pin should be here in this slot, and then you can see it runs this way.
RS4 knockoff.
So it's like jammed in there. I wonder if I can turn it. If I can get it to turn. Back to its original slot. Oh.
Already got the GPS in it. This is going to be the more difficult one. As far as an engine, it has a Team Infinity 0.18 engine. It has a stock 2-speed transmission. I put an aluminum pipe on it, but it's just a.
Uh-oh, I felt it. There we go.
You think this has enough to catch that electric?
Hell yeah. Now I have 2 of them.
Give it a shot. It's got Traxxas 4-tack tires on it. Other than that,
I don't know. I tried it with the locker in there, and I didn't care for it
zero it out, you just fire it up.
because of, you know, when you're turning, the wheels are going to spin the same regardless, and it just makes it rough handling.
Cold yet.
But anyways, no more mystery there. The diff lock is locked. Who would have thought? Diff lock is not for me either. Yeah, I don't blame you, Raw. Like I said, I tried it because I kept blowing up the front diff. And then that's when I switched to the 20K. And I haven't had an issue with blowing up that front diff since. Deuce says, that's a diff lock, alright. Off the guy says, better than broken. Yep.
Spin around, put the other body clip on.
But that's awesome. 4 of us guessed. And I got it right. No, it's not because I cheated. I never looked in there. But yeah, I don't like the way they handle. I mean, other than people putting them in there so they wouldn't blow up their diffs, I don't know. Does it help with mudding? I mean, I don't know. I never really looked into it too much.
Body rubs, because they're nasty low, but that 2-speed hit hard. Pretty quick.
If they are shimmed right, they last a lot longer, even the old style one.
Didn't like that.
You talking about with the diff locker, or are you talking about the, like, with the gears in it? Because, yeah, that could have been my problem as well, not shimmed properly.
Time you'll save by keeping your crew on the job site. It's about us being reliably on time for delivery, servicing, and pickup. Whether you're looking for a dumpster toilet combo or standard dumpster service, one call gets you convenience and reliability from a responsive local operator. Redbox Plus Dumpsters. It's about time. Visit redboxplus.com to schedule your dumpster today.
Aspen Dental offers complete care in one place. Dentist, specialist, and lab. How's that for a cleanup? Oh.
I had a piece of foam to stick in there to help protect that, but I guess I don't.
He's pulling.
Yeah, I like having this little battery level, whatever the hell you want to call it. But when you go to change everything out, it just hangs and pulls all your stuff. It's kind of a pain in the ass. I see regular diffs. They don't strip out as easy for sure when they are shimmed nice and tight. I'm going to have to remember that. I'm going to take apart that new one that I have and and make sure it's shimmed properly. And use 20,000. I used to blow diffs every weekend, almost back in the rookie days. Yeah. What receiver battery are you running on the Savage? I have to get one. I need to come up with something different. It's this little Venom 1200, which is also the reason I like having the indicator, because then I know how low it's getting. I mean, it doesn't last very long, but for as small as it is, it seems to last decent. I mean, I can get through, you know, half a dozen tanks or more. I mean, I've with the running that I've done, I've yet to run it out, so that has not been an issue with it yet.
Get her down there.
Where did it go? There it is. Let's see, so this one here is the throttle. It's gonna be number 2.
Alright, so that's actually number 1. Got some grass.
This guy here is the steering.
Well, grass is going on to the right.
It's gonna be number 1.
That's pretty fast. One more time.
And the light is going in the power slot, because the switch
Clean run.
is going to the battery indicator.
That's wide
Oops.
open.
It's on. Alright, well, I guess that means I got it hooked up right anyways.
Okay. Pull it back. See what it got. I think it may have gotten over 42.
Yeah, once you unstick the originals from here, then you gotta fight it all the time, it seems.
Well, hey, that was a lot of fun. 2 cars for under $200 a piece. I got 42 miles an hour out of the nitro, ran out of fuel, popped the tire right end off, did a gnarly front flip. That thing's got pretty fun. Didn't break anything, so that'll live to go another day. TTO2 was the faster car today. I got 48 miles an hour, my personal best out of it. Did a couple of cartwheels into a yard, hit a fence, and just kept on going. Picked up a little vegetation in the lead of the wheel. But hey, $200, these things rip. But Nitro lost today. I'm disappointed, but the Viper won, so it is what it is. Alright, well, if you like what you saw, like and subscribe. Appreciate everybody. Thanks for watching.
It's always a pain in the ass getting that stuff in there. Ross says I have so many, always doing something. Yeah, I need to get more. I have 3 now. You can never have too many Savages, you know. Yes, thank you, Compass. Battery level indicator. I appreciate it. Sometimes I struggle with words, I guess.
Let's go have some fun. I've had enough fun wrenching. I think it's time to just get out and break some stuff.
Often's taking a break. Well, you got to do some work first, brother. You can't just go to work and take a break.
So, let me get the car unloaded. I'll show you what I brought.
Ross has just got off work in the garage right now, going to start RC wrenching. Hell yeah. Savage fuel tank on my 21 seems to wiggle more than I think it should. Just the 2 mounts that hold it in place. Yeah, it's just the 2 mounts, and then there's little rubber O-rings that go on there. They help. But, I mean, at the same time, you know, I've got it pinned in on both sides, and they got plenty of movement to them, that's for sure. The setup with that gas tank is probably one of, like, you know, the weak points to the Savage. I've never had the issue because I always run it with the body, especially if I'm bashing. But I mean, I've seen where people, you know, break them off and just destroy them.
Red Loctite, and I don't know. I want to try to beat 41 mile an hour with it today. It in the best shape it's ever been. It has no excuses. And then this guy here, just an electric two-wheel drive Slash. We race these every Friday down
Don't
here.
do that. Often guy says, Rinks, I just got my first Savage and I didn't like the setup when I played eyes on it. I think I'll do something different. What are you gonna do? I mean, if you're gonna do like a fuel tank mod, you need the XL and then you set it back here. But I don't know. I'm just messing with you.
I brought the Losi DBXL 2.0 gas out.
He says I have 4 HPI Savage 21s. I'd like to get a 21. I mean, just for the nostalgia of it. I mean, because each time that, you know, the bigger engine came out and the upgrades and all that, it's like, what do you need a 21 for? But just because they're old. Office says, I work even when I'm not working. I use my mind instead of that back with plant. Mine instead of that back with planning. I think I get what you're saying. Facts, not fiction. On the non-XL, the rear shock punches through the tank if you hit it the right way. Oh yeah, the bolt up here. That's why you got to turn them that way. But yeah, hell, even the pull cord. If you're pulling, it slips out of your hand, and this thing hits the top. I've seen it crack them as well. So you got to be careful with that. I was checking to see if I had any marks on the fuel tank on my other Savage, but I don't even have the tank on it. Rick says, I thought about a 21. It ended up being like Johnny Cash's Cadillac. It's a 21 25X. That guy bought a 21. When the 25s come out, he wanted to upgrade it. When the X comes out, he wanted to upgrade it even more. I mean, the parts are interchangeable. Some of them anyways. So, I mean, why not, eh? Of course, now it won't go back together.
Alright, well, it doesn't shift. So, that's a waste of time. Back to the drawing board with this one. And the DBXL is a
Oh, this thing's covered in like 20-year-old goopy grease.
So, get the Revo going. I can't be able to start that either.
Ah, see the problem. Come on, get in there.
Work that trim out a little bit.
Yay. Finally. Alrighty. think I even got a set of planet gears I could throw in this and just use this. But these need to be cleaned up.
I think the grass might still be a little too high.
RC Life 420, what's going on, brother? Just noticed you in there. He said, the springs look pretty dope. Dual rate. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, my buddy wanted the purple ones, and when they showed up, they looked more blue. He didn't like them, so he gave them to me. And as far as I remember, I think they were just HPI dual rate springs, and what they were calling purple. But appreciate that, brother. Got the, I think it's the GPM or GPR. Man, it's been years back since I bought these, but I have a video, and I think I call out what they are. They could even be the FLM for all I remember. What is up, brother? It's running that purple fuel VP Basher blend. No, that's the what I was using for break-in. I don't know if they call it the Basher blend or what, but it's 14% oil. So it's what I was using to break in that brand new LRP 32 that's right there on top of it. Deuce says, I need a Savage in my collection. Everybody needs a Savage in their collection, brother. Oh, I didn't even see that. RC Life 420 says 6 Savage, dude. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, I just got to finish getting the engine broke in on it. He says 2014 good stuff. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I just use it for break-in. I think it's a little too much oil for everyday use, but let's see here.
So check the temp on this.
Try to make sure I didn't miss anything back here. If someone checked their mailbox, the Savagery book could have started. Well, they're not going to put a big-ass box in the mailbox. Well, make me feel bad, bro. No, they'd never leave slips or require signatures. They always just drop it off at my door and walk away. Only mail they ever put in my mailbox is the wrong shit for people that used to live here. That's funny.
Well, that's pretty much it. The DBXL 2.0 never started. The Rickhead Lightning never shifted. The
Deuce says, I wish I would have gotten that, or have gotten the one, but I was being a Traxxas groupie. Man, it's so hot in the shop. Even my doesn't want to work. Huh. Man, it's so hot in the shop. Even my doesn't want to work. So I took a... You're trying to say even your ass doesn't want to work? See it take a break? He said Traxxas groupie. You run all this 20% 9. I have everyone's telling me to go a little higher. I run 29, 20%, 9%. Just remember, if you go higher, what is it? The 25 and up, you need to add a shim. Am I saying that right? Oh, often the guy says his phone. So even his phone doesn't want to work.
They're nasty low, but that 2-speed hit hard.
Two Traxxas groupie. I can't even deny the claim myself. Yes, that's right, Compass. Everybody should have 1 or 2 HPI Savages in their collection. That's all these nitros I missed out on because I was stuck on One Direction. The band?
Didn't like that kind of at all.
Yes, Rinks, the VP 29 is great. I like it. That's pretty much what I've been running all my stuff on in my videos and my lives here lately, and I think it runs nice and clean. Damn, Rinks just hit the curb. The rod popped off. Pulled the body off. You're not supposed to smack the curb with them little on-roads. Where I have 14 Traxxas RC Nitros. Jesus. So I seem to believe I've had no issues with the 29, but a lot of other people say otherwise. Maybe it's just my location or something. I mean, dude, 20% is freaking great. You know, if you want to get a little more performance out of it, you know, you can step it up. But if you get, like Hoffman was saying here, so I never had any problems with the 20%, 9% with a great tune on them, unless it's a really old engine. Okay, so nothing really to worry about. No. Older engines and ABN, meaning aluminum, brass, nickel engines. The 2014 would probably help. Yeah, thicker oil helps. Nitro Wyatt, what's up, brother? Been running the 33% gas in my 26 Slayer, and I've had no issues with that either. I mean, I've heard people go both ways on that. And of course, Traxxas fuel, you know, they put like 18% oil in it, and their engines love it. Hey, Wyatt, I noticed you're new in here to this live, and my like button didn't go up any. What's up, brother? Boo boo, Traxxas fuel, boo. Right? Traxxas fuel isn't bad, it's just messy after run. 420 says, thanks, Compass. One love, bro. Hell yeah, 420's got an awesome channel over there and some great freaking Revo action going on. Thank you, Wyatt. I think RC Life 420 missed the like button too. Sorry guys, I'm just messing around. You don't have to hit the like button. Ross says, I have a gallon of Traxxas fuel I got from a dealer, and I'm gonna try it again just for fun. I want to see the video. Yes, 25 or 30 gets a better tune when adding a shim, but if it's low on compression and you add a shim, it's gonna have even less compression. Right, so you gotta know your engine. Definitely don't want to throw away all this extra fuel and all these different deals, so just gonna gradually use it all. I mean, yeah, I would too, brother. Got all that extra fuel, no problem with that. Hell yeah, thanks guys, appreciate the likes. What it says, I won't lie, I'm a cheap ass, I'd burn it too. How do I like that LRP? So far, I've just been breaking it in. I think I have 6 to 10 tanks through it. God, I can't remember exactly. But man, powered for days. This has got the 3-speed with the high-speed gears in it. And it's running a 19-tooth belt and a 47 spur. So, I mean, it's going for speed. But I haven't got it there yet.
Nice green stuff. I don't know what it is, but it was nice and thick.
Let's see, I want one for my Savage too. Hell yeah, brother. They're damn good engines. I also put out a short not too long ago that I pulled out of a video that I did some years back. I was jumping a big ass ramp and I landed upside down and I did crack the engine block. And then it, you know, you could tell I had an air leak, started running like shit. So don't land on the head.
It just said, like, all Savage. Well, you know they're not all the same, you know.
Lotus is just joking, kind of.
5.9, all built up all crazy and stuff like that. It's not going to have a standard issue diff cup because it's probably...
Appreciate you, 420. I saw it pop up there. He says that was my bad. Nah, brother. It's all good.
Also, I put a post up...
And again, man, I ain't telling anybody they have to. It's just much appreciated. Grizzly RC, what's going on, brother? Now, I don't think he's hit the like button either, but he usually does. I hope you're all having a great Tuesday. A little late, I was building another ramp. Hell yeah, man, I ain't gonna fault you for building a ramp, brother. But I do like VP30. 9% oil seems to work good on my Traxxas, even on the carburetor. Hell yeah. So I didn't shim my last LRP, and then I ended up with a bunch of the pitting in the top of it, and then come to find out it's probably from early detonation. So yeah, if I'm gonna put 30 in there, I'd have to put bigger shims in there, or add a shim to it. I'm sorry. Did someone say LRP? Well, we got one right there, brother.
Decided to go with a TLR.
Smoking on nitro all day. How's the high speed ratio? So, excuse me. I put that in there years ago. Damn it. And then, of course, realized that my engine was toast. Kind of disheartening, so I never got the true run out of this. But man, when it's running good, like that thing's trying to go way too fast for what I can control. It's quick, dude. I've never put a GPS on it, so I couldn't say just how quick or how good it is. But I mean, so when I first did that, and I mean, I was trying to stomp it off the line and just take off like a bat out of hell, and I ended up chipping the plastic gear that's inside. There's like one plastic gear in there, and I think it's actually like the drive gear or the first gear. I replaced it with a stock plastic one, and then I don't stomp on it anymore, trying not to break that gear. But yeah, I haven't had the best of luck with it, just engine-wise, or I mean, mainly it was within the engine because I was also hitting a ramp and then landed upside down. But when I do get it going, I mean, it's quick. When that thing changes gears, every time it's like it kicks, scares the shit out of me.
Well, got it all cleaned up. Got pretty much everything reassembled.
Still nice low end power. Oh yeah. Yeah, it doesn't wheelie. But again, I put about a 1/4 inch of fuel tubing underneath all the pistons and the shocks, and then that way it gives it a lower ride height. Plus, I think I put 90 weight shock coil in there to stiffen it up, trying to get it a better ride. So it has plenty of low end power, but it doesn't wheelie. But really, if you're going to be trying to go fast like that, it's like, got to get rid of all the play. It'll handle better anyways, so it's kind of scary.
Like a truck finally, rear suspension completely installed with the RD Logix pipe.
Often guy says header and pipe can also help you on the bottom end torque. Yeah, maybe if I clean the glue and all the dirt off of it, it'll go faster. I'm just messing. But yeah, pipe and header combos do make a difference. I don't know how many options there are with HPI. I actually have a new one. But of course, you got to get one that has the rubber boot. I mean, it's pretty much the same as that THS, and this came with the pipe. It was a combo, and you can't find those anymore.
Let me know what you think down below. I think this project's coming out pretty good. I can't wait. Next step is
He says that thing's gonna be fast. That's what I'm hoping for. How then when I was running the live the other day, it's like the brakes would work and then they wouldn't work. So I don't know if it's something within this servo horn. I need to do like the upgrade linkages on these. I just need to watch a video and see what parts they're using and check it out. But it says I want to hit 60 on my Revo. 60, I mean, that shit's hard to control, especially on a monster truck. But good luck, and when you put out the video, I'll be sure and watch it for sure. So I'm going to try to start the Axle 32 in the Savage 21. Hope it starts, or I'm going to be in a real bind doing some speed runs with the Revo 33. RC Life 420 says I should look into finding the high speed gears for mine. I haven't looked lately. I'm assuming they're still available. Not 100% sure. What tires am I running? Yes, they are belted. Here, I'll take the camera off of here. It's easier. So, so these are the Road Crushers.
I don't want to do anything crazy. No dual engine truck.
Where's it at?
I just don't want someone to go out and
SRC.
an HPI, you know.
I think they also call these sweeps or something. Not 100% sure. But yes, they are belted. And I've run the shit out of these tires, and they still got all kinds of tread on them.
Small block, big block, and maybe limiting nitro content, 20% for the big block.
Those tires and the Proline Road Rage, great tires for the Savage.
One, if you're interested, if I can get at least.
RC Life says, yeah, the idle gear. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's that's the one that, and it's like, it's the only one that's plastic. It's like, why? And as far as I can tell, I think it's like the first gear, so it's got the most torque on it. Why the hell would they make that plastic? I mean, I guess I'll buy another one. But at the time, whenever it broke, hell, I couldn't hardly find them. I think I spent like 30 or 40 bucks on that one gear because they're hard to find and people were starting to price gouge. It was right around the time that they went out of business. But now that they're making them again, hopefully it's easier to find. I need to stock up on them. Often guy says, do say I have an engine that you need for that Revo. Which one? LRP best bang for your buck. Yeah, that 32 was I think it was just under 200. So that's a sick rig, bro. What's the body look like on that bad boy? Well, I'm glad you think so.
Nice and simple. So down below, let's see who wants to do it. Give me some ideas.
And I've actually found some of these for sale. Here, it looks like its balls are hanging out. Come on, get in there. I want to see what you look like all dressed up. There we go.
So if you like what you see, comment below if you want to get in on this. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, I wish I could find the orange body as well. I think they're both pretty slick. Yeah, I got some old videos trashing this shit. It takes a beating, but I busted it all the way across here. But Shugu works great. And I use screen material on the inside to help hold it together. Pico 26 Max. Should have known it was a Pico. I think Pico is the only thing that off knows. Which I don't blame them. They're badass engines, but it's the only engine I ever hear him talk about is the Pico. And I ain't complaining, brother. It's torque is what gets that bad boy moving. Out the hole if your gearing isn't doing it on the bottom end. Oh yeah, I know. And I mean, this engine, it'll do it. It's just, well, that plastic gear inside do it. And they have a full set of metal gears. What's his name? HPI'd Savage. He has a video putting all steel gears in there. I don't know if it was Robinson Racing, FLM maybe. Had the red Logix pipe on the 21. The deal also came with the Hot Bodies pipe. I might compare them. RD Logix pipe. Oh, for some reason I thought you said red, but it's RD Logix. Yeah, I wish some of these companies would go back into making pipes for these. That volume shot up. But yeah, it's hard to find stuff like for the pipes and stuff for these, or it was. It may be getting a little easier now that they're making them again, but yeah, I'm still on making one of these high-speed nitro. This is a high-speed nitro. It's just so high speed, it scares me. I don't really like running it that much. Or I say that. The reason being is when I'm running, I'm always trying to go full speed with it, and I mean it's scary. And for me, I say scary because I don't want to hit anything and damage anything, but at the same time, you know, the amount of time and what little bit of money I got into this, like I don't want to destroy it, so it kind of scares the shit out of me. Texas Jado is the best for that. Oh, for like high speed. I don't know. Jado's it. Yeah, they're pretty damn quick, but man, it's hard to keep that front end down. And they get a little squirrely. Yeah, you don't want to try to get your Slayer up for a high speed because you flip it over for sure. Yes, sir, but it's designed to replace the 2.5. 33 drops right in. I have 7 of them, but I need... but I didn't need... But 2, they are the... 7 of them, but I didn't need but 2. They are a beast. God damn, I can't read. Sorry, guys. So you will have something to buy. Sorry, Lotus, if you're saying that to me, I'm probably so far behind. I don't remember what that comment I said or what that's about. It's just so little and only rear wheel drive, but I already have the cool carburetor on it, so I may as well try to do speed runs with it. I just have this odd feeling I'm going to crash it. I get that odd feeling every time I go out to run my shit. How much would you want for one of them? RC Life 420 says, love that blue body. Hell yeah, brother. Thanks. Me too. I've always liked these models with the blue and the orange. I like them both. Especially with like the terrapin tires on there. Ring says, good looking truck. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. 420 says, I'm heading out, boys. Have a good night, everyone. Thanks. Appreciate you, brother. Take it easy. Robinson has Savage gears. Yep. Often guy. Nitro A. Remember the video I sent you? The T-Max 26 Max? Yes, sir. Yeah, Robinson's got some good shit. How fast do you think that Savage goes? Looks like it's got the hardware to put it down. Oh, yeah. Man, if I ever had a parking lot big enough and could just burn through the gears. Oh, what was that guy? LL Cool Skillet back in the day, running that Pico. I don't know if he had a 3-speed or what exactly he was running, but I think he got up to like 70 or 75. I don't know if this would actually do that. But yeah, I mean, over the years, I've tried to set it up for the high speed. With the tires, the way I set up the shocks, I lowered it. Not as much as what LL Cool Skillet did. Plus, he had little on-road tires on it. But yeah, I mean, that's why I put these on there, was to try and get some high-speed runs. I don't know what that thing will do. I need to get me a GPS. I've talked about it for years. I've just never done it. But I bet it's pretty damn quick. What do these things do out the box? Like 45? Definitely is faster than that. I would say if I had the, like, I'm not even 100% sure if the 3rd speed gear, or the 3rd speed, the clutch that kicks it into 3rd gear, not even for sure if I've got that set right. If I tune them and get them set right to where it kicks through the gears like it's supposed to, it'll probably do all of 60 to 70 miles an hour. It's just a guess. With that powerhouse, because that powerhouse is going to push it through every gear that it's got and then some, And like I said, it's got the 19-tooth bell on it and the 47-tooth spur. So, I mean, that right there, you're upping the speed by by, you know, raising that bell gear up. Lotus says the Vortex scares me. It really moves with the 2.5R. I know, brother. I hate whenever they're hard to control going that fast. I mean, that's what, you know, that's what we do. It's what we work on, trying to get it that fast. But then it's like, man, it scares the shit out of me because I don't want to break it. Oh, yep, scary fast, hard to handle. Or hard to control. I have a video from 6-7 years ago when I was working on this, and I think part of the title is hard to handle. And I mean, that thing, it just shoots off like a freaking rocket, and every time it hits that gear, it kicks, and that always scares me. I don't like it. I want it to just go through the gears smooth, but every time it shifts, man, it kicks the rear end. Let's see. I like the screen in the vent. It looks way better than a huge hole. Hell yeah, thanks, man. I did that mainly because, you know, running out in the grass and stuff, sticks were getting shoved up in there. And I mean, really, I should do a better cutout of it. I don't remember doing this. I'm so OCD, I feel like I would have cleaned that up. It might have come that way. I can't remember exactly. But, hell, like my other one, I got the whole windshield cut out of it. I'll show you. Yeah, when I say I'm OCD about shit, I mean, sometimes I learn to let things go, but like I wouldn't just cut a little hole in it. I'm gonna open it up and let it breathe. But after I get this Savage 25 going, my X46 will be probably my next project. I just don't want to have two Savages tore down. How fast do you think your T-Max is? I got mine up to 45.3. Hell yeah, Grizz, that's freaking quick. Sweep Racing Road Crusher is the name of those tires. Hell yeah, thank you. Sweep Race SRC. Is that what they were? Come on, where's that? Yeah, SRC Sweep Road Crush. Okay, yeah, makes sense. Hell yeah. Learned something new after all these years of having this shit. Lotus says, big block T-Max gang, brother. 450 if I had to guess. It's not like my Jado, but not far off. Ring says 75. That's hauling the mail, brother. Dude, if I ever had that thing going that fast, I don't know. I mean, like, if you ever watch those old videos of LL Cool Skillet, that Pico was screaming with that end bleed, and he had the little like GT street tires on it, kind of like the ones I got on my buggy. And I mean, that thing was screaming. He had it lowered, and you know, his handled well. To get this up to that speed, like, you know, all this play, you know, all the tires are that way. I'd have to get rid of all that and probably lower it down even more. Like I could go through and put, you know, 1/2 inch fuel tubing inside the shocks on the rods and lower it down another 1/4 inch, and it'd probably handle, you know, a little bit better. But man, I don't know. I'd say, like I said, man, if I actually had it set up right, I'm assuming it would be around 55 to 60. It's hard to say because I've never had it there. Yeah, 51 is insane. You need room. Yep, that's why I've never got it up to full speed. Is that a chassis or the new gen? Oh, he's talking off the guy. 26 Pico mid block, but an OS engine doesn't stand a chance. Dude, I got a Pico pipe coming for that Pico engine that I picked up. I can't wait to throw that in. It's gonna be fun. The Hobeo Maxstar 28 on mine. Hell yeah. That's a big ass engine on a T-Max. No lie, I may steal that idea. The screen makes it look clean. Hey man, that's what we're here for, man. You know, we're all here to learn from each other and pick up ideas. You go right ahead. I will not complain about you taking anything off of this channel. Spread the word, you know. But yeah, what I should, if it wasn't already notched up here, I'd want to cut it right across there. But no, and I seen somebody else do it on YouTube. I can't remember what it was, but the purpose behind it is keeping the sticks and twigs and the big debris out. You know, it helps keep your filter clean too. You know, because with the body on, it doesn't kick up as much dirt inside. And if you're in a dirty ass place and you're turning, you got your wheels turned, yeah, you're gonna kick some dirt up in there. But just flying down the road or through the grass, it keeps it a little cleaner. So steal away, brother. It has an aftermarket chassis, aluminum disc, nothing stock but the body. Yeah, I hate huge holes as well. Yeah, huge gaping holes. Put a screen in it, it makes it look kind of like like the off-road racing whenever they got those mesh deals over the window. Like a lot of RCs actually have it painted on there, but yeah, kind of get that vibe out of it when you put a screen on it like that. And am I zoomed all the way out? Nope, that's in. Out. Come on, zoom out. There we go. Oh, that's better. You need a good tight hole. Yes. Open wide like a telegraph. Stop it. Classic. Grizzly says, I did mine with the classic. The only thing I changed is the 3.3 and 70/24 gearing, not belted tires. Belted tires help definitely. When that shit starts ballooning up on you, that's when you lose control. Excuse me. Hell, I even have a 22 bell. I think that came with this, but I can't remember what spur it was. And I don't remember why I changed it out. I think the 22 came with it. Often says, I don't have a speed run of the T-Max handy, but I gotta find it again. I will break the wheelie bars off if we don't zip tie them down when it hits second gear.
Hell no, that thing's awesome. It's way faster than it needs to be on 6S. It does awesome burns.
Cubba says, I hate when people cut the hole on the wrong side of where their engine is. Well, this is actually on the right side, so engine's back there, holes here.
It was almost dangerous where I was running it. It would have went off, I think would have did some barrel rolls, probably wouldn't have bought more parts for it. Would I buy it again? Yes. Is it better than the regular 6S?
All these nice engines everyone has. I run junk. Have you seen my engine collection, Rinks? And I really just started collecting them in the last few months, but I got some nice engines building up in here. Work hard, play hard. Yep. T-Max still only does around 60, but I feel I could jump up a lot on the bell gear. Yeah, if you got room to jump up that bell gear, you know, that's where you're going to get some of your speed at. Well, that's where you're going to get most of your speed at. There you go, Rings, just in case you haven't seen. Take junk and make it nice. So this here is just a cheap $100 Novorosity 21.3 with a pull starter on it. It's one of my most reliable engines I ever had. Here's my Pico 21. What is that? It says JL. Or, yeah, JL Lynn Racing. I got a pipe coming for that bad boy. I got an Alpha Dragon 4. It's got a brand new piston and sleeve in it. Never been ran or broken in. Got a brand new Aero engine. Never had a drop of fuel in it. And then I'm replacing the bearings in this Rex Legend 28.8 as it goes in my truggy. And it's got the modified by GMR piston and sleeve in it. That's a screamer right there. And then there's the pipe that goes with it. And then there's my Alpha 21 pull start. Just a 21.3. There's my Alpha 21 5-port. That's a pretty good one right there. There's the Chuggy that the Rex goes in, but then I got one of these stock engines with the MGT. Over here, got a slightly used Reds R5R, slightly used Novarossi P4, an even less slightly used Reds R5R. And then is it this one? Nope. Yeah, that's a brand new, never seen a drop of fuel R5R right there. These are hard to find, especially brand new. Version 4. But, yep, so those are my engines. Rank says, damn nice engine stash. Appreciate that, brother. Lotus says I have 2 associated 28s. Not for long, brother. You're about to have a JATO. Couple says a Ziploc bag gang. Often I said the exact same thing. I gotta get me a GPS, just never wanted to spend the money. Every time I thought about it, I needed an RC part. Office says, Lotus says, I feel you on that off. No bay will eat an axial or a clutch belt in one throttle pull. Yeah, those Obeos are badass engines, man. Compass says, homework for everyone, count how many engines you have. I just had to buy a starter set for that MGT. My butt hurts. Yeah, and mine, it didn't have the like the right piece that goes on the shaft for the starter. You know, the roto start. So I put one on there that came off of maybe off the Savage, like the Savage roto start. It's a little big, but I can tighten the screws down and make it work. So I need to get that those pieces. Lotus says the 20, it's a nice engine, but it's no race engine. See, I have a Dynamite 26 in my Slayer and it wheelies so fast it scares me. Yep. He says, we counting 2 strokes too? Yeah, I have no 2 strokes. I have some electric motors. I don't ever play with them, but... Oh, I also have a JATO with a 3.3 in it. So I have some more motors as well, or more engines. The whole set brand new. Popped up on Evil Bay, $80. Hell yeah. I like Evil Bay just because they always have what I'm looking for. And I don't usually... I've never actually been screwed over on Evil Bay. I've only been screwed over on Fakebook.
Last time out with this, I was able to get 17 mile an hour out of it, block stock, how I want. To get on the list, it seems like 18 miles an hour.
That's worth a whole JATO. Come on, brother. You should already have that shit boxed up, ready to go. Yeah, I did forget to mention both those engines have been modded for roto start only. Perfect. That's what I run now. And I have a drill for it too.
I bought this one over the Via one because this one has the finished adjustability where the Via one still has the holes for
I got this little guy here.
setups, and with going with a custom setup, I'm never gonna buy.
Hoping it turns at the proper speed, you know, has enough power. I'll send the starters. Yeah, it's in the box, right? Hell yeah. Yeah, and I don't need the starter one, so it's got that with a new battery. There's a new battery in the center of the JADO, and it's set up to where you could just charge it with the little plug that sticks up out the case, like right by the receiver box. I mean, it's ready to go. I've even got the old school remote with it. I don't think I have a remote in it now. If you need a remote, let me know. It will work. I love my M12 the most, strong enough and light. Duce says, I need to try my drill since I lost my one. Yeah, I haven't tried this yet. I was just using like a regular old 18 volt drill. This little 12 volt. I think it'll do the trick. I got I have this 4.0, but I also have a 6.0. Yeah, I brought it home from work just to start that MGT. Rink says me looking for a Nitro Stampede. I've seen like one of those. I think it was on Lotus's channel. I do have a Stampede for the right price. I may even part with it. Yeah, it was pretty cool watching you run that thing. Man, I've always known Stampedes to be electric. Didn't know that they were nitro as well. Well, let's see. Need to get my remote charged. Damn, it's thundering outside pretty good. This has been a one stormy ass year. Damn, my lights just flickered. The power better not be going out.
Alright, got it all together. Let's get this top piece put back on. Get the battery charged up. Let's take it out for a ride. Flow is around 24, 25 miles an hour. We're not trying to burn the house down. Just to make sure it's safe. Everything's going to work together. And hope for the best. There is some ice on the roads. It did snow 2 days ago, so there's ice patches to do. It's really interesting. But I should be able to work around it.
Sweet. The charger does everything. Lifey, lipo, nickel metal, NiCad, all kinds of shit. The Traxxas Stampede comes with the stock dual exhaust pipe. I don't think I knew that. Everything comes close to the Pico I have is a Nova Rossi. Which Nova Rossi, Often Guy? My lights keep flickering. This damn storm better not wipe out the power. Everything I got, Lotus, if you see something you like, maybe we can make a deal. I want to get stuff on Marketplace and sell it on YouTube. That's funny shit. What will it be? And stay tuned, everyone. OfferUp, is that a? I've never heard of OfferUp. Is that a like its own site? Compass. Some say the duals run lean, but not on my Pico 26. The Bug 44 was damn. It sounds good. Often you make it hard to read sometimes, brother. I think you guys are talk to text, and then your phone does the autocorrect on it. And hell, I can't understand half of it. Lotus says, I don't have a Savage yet. All the Marcies you got, you don't have a Savage? I thought for sure you had a Savage, brother. Limited edition Novarossi. Hell yeah. I've seen a couple of videos on those. I don't know all the differences in them, but Rick says I have fat fingers. Yeah, I think we all have some fat fingers at times. Alright, let's see. I need to get this all back together. Man, there's way too much wiring inside this damn thing. It's always a pain in the ass getting this stuff back in here. That's the worst part about the Savage, is trying to get all the wire and the electronics to set in there like it's supposed to, so you don't pinch the wires when you close it. Come on, get in there. Hopefully nothing's pinched. There we go. The Savage is ready. And it's got brand new clips. That's funny off now. He said, I know it's sad, but nope, never had one. Sorry, brother, I've never had a T-Max. Let's see. Often a guy says sometimes it corrects me, but most of the time I try to make your brain hurt on purpose. Man, that's not cool, brother. My brain starts bleeding trying to read some of this shit. Ooh, nice. Rinks is going to trade him the Traxxas TRX 4M for that Stampede. Hell yeah. Often says, I'm going to make an end pipe, as in an end bleed, for the Pico 26 to see what that does to it. Already in the making. Got to finish it soon and buy GPS to get my feelings hurt. We all want them to be fast, but not always. And that's probably going to be my case. Hell yeah. Yeah, we always want it to be fast until it is fast and then can't control it. That's always my problem. It's so damn fast, I can't control this shit, you know? And there's like only one way that the battery fits in this compartment. It is tight. Alright. I don't like how the wires sit right there where the cover is supposed to snap in though. It's almost like this shit's made to not fit. I don't like it. Come on. Yeah, I hate how tight they make these damn batteries. It's like you could drop it down a couple of milliamp hour if it makes it fit, you know? Oh, got it. I always hate putting this battery in here. But when it's all situated, it is a badass car, so can't complain too much. Yeah, that little crawler, I used it once and lost interest. Crawler too slow and quiet. Oh, it's a run over with the T-Max. Fast until something breaks. Yep. It goes like 3 miles an hour. Couldn't run over the T-Max lug nut. No, the T-Max runs over it. Nice tight pink taco. Alright. Man, I want a throttle return spring on here, but I don't think that one's gonna work. Yeah, I gotta get the right hair bands to do that. The ones I got, they break real easy, especially when they start to get warm. So, let me get some different ones. Anyone going live tomorrow? I'll be driving home, but if anybody does, I'll be checking them out. Compass never seen a pink taco. It must have been raw meat. He says, I'm just hoping to be alive tomorrow at this point. Found some nasty oil on the bottom of that pipe. Alright, so all my cars should be set, ready to go. Now I just need the battery for the controller to finish charging. But yeah, I haven't decided if I'm going to do a live with this or if I'm just going to make some videos and post them, but thinking about doing a live and bashing. At least, you know, bash a couple of them and then do another live and bash a couple of more. But that'll be next week. I even found the emoji for the tacos. Under a rock looking for a pink taco. You guys are funny. Alrighty, well, that's getting late. I've been on here for almost 4 hours. Love hanging out with you guys, but I do got to get to sleep here pretty soon. So I appreciate everybody hanging. It's been a blast. Like I said, Lotus, the first, I'm going to get that mailed out to you. We need to exchange addresses, of course, but let's see, what else was I going to say? Compass says I might post up some picture videos on my phone so you can see the pink taco. No, don't do that. Everyone keep burning nitro and stay safe. Hell yeah. Well, like I said, appreciate everybody. It's been a blast. Have fun. Be safe. Burn some nitro. Good night, everybody. Until the next one. Peace.